What's going on, everybody? It's the Knucklehead Comics. It's Tuesday. We got Cabs and Cap in the building. Lays on his way. Shows up whenever he can. You know what I'm saying? But tonight's topic, we got Mortal Kombat versus DC. We're gonna talk about the game. I want to talk about how this will be in the comics. I want to talk about if they made a movie about this shit. I want to talk about if this shit was in real life. And how would this shit work? You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to talk about if you were taking a shit looking out your window and you saw this, what would you see? You know what I'm saying? That's how in depth we're getting tonight. You feel me?
I think it'd be pretty messed up if you're just like kind of taking a shit and you just see fucking Joker and Superman going on at that side. Like, huh?
Hey, man, you got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I bet you that shit will be the fastest shit you ever took.
Oh, yeah. I'm probably like mid shit going outside just with that waddle run because your pants is tied to the bottom of your legs and shit. Yeah, there he is.
Oh yeah, there goes the man with the plan.
I'm fully finishing, and then I'll catch it on the news or some shit later.
Nah. I'm recording a video. I'm posting it on TikTok. I'm getting hella views.
Word. Shit. What's going on, Lay?
Not that much, man. Just chilling.
I hear that, man. I hear that.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, yeah, so you want to tell us a little about the game, Cabs?
So, okay, there is a lot of these. There's a few of these, you could talk about Mortal Kombat versus the DC Universe, which is like the first time they ever did it, which is like atrocious. I mean, it was fun. It was fun, don't get me wrong. It was fun to like see these characters, with Mortal Kombat, but there was some issues. And then now we have Injustice. So, it started back there. So funny that you mentioned about how this would work in real life because, okay, like my Mortal Kombat history is hazy at best. And it gets really weird with the DC stuff, right? But apparently, so Darkseid and Shao Kahn, which is the big bad in Mortal Kombat. We all know who Darkseid is. For those who don't, the big bad in the DC universe.
Or as Show likes to call him, Darkseid.
Darkseid.
Yeah.
We knew a Saeed from
that's
Junior
super
High.
dark side.
super black side. That's so
That's the
horrible.
dark side from Harlem.
Word.
So they both get banished. Raiden banishes Shao Kahn. Superman banishes Darkseid. And when they're being banished into these other worlds or realms, there's a lot of realm talk in Mortal Kombat. So when they send them back, some crazy phenomena happens where their consciences mix together to form Dark Khan. It was not great. He looks pretty fun though. He looks like badass. And so during this, it's like what made him is called like I think it's rage. It's called rage. It's like a rage meter. And like that's what makes it believable that some of these like more powerful guys get kind of debuffed a little bit, and some of these like low-level dudes kind of get both sides of the weaker ones can duke it out with the tougher ones. That's why Joker and Superman make sense in this world. It's so weird. And I'm probably wrong on that. Again, Mortal Kombat history has been redone so many times, kind of like DC.
So that's correct for this game.
Yeah. Now for Injustice, so are we going to talk about all of them or Injustice? Injustice was currently out now, which Injustice is pretty good. What I do like about Injustice is that they kind of take a real comic book storyline and then fuck with it on their own, where Joker makes Superman kill Lois Lane and then he just loses it. Yeah. And then correct me if I'm wrong, Vic. Then he kills the Joker and loses it even more, and then he just starts running this like.
So in the game,
he's a god. Like he really is a god now.
Yeah. After the Joker makes him kill Lois, Batman's interrogating him. He breaks into the thing. he kills the Joker, and then becomes like the fucking uber
Like dark
fascist state.
Superman.
Is like,
The lady's like, it's about
Tyrannical
time.
dictator. Like,
Yeah.
you know, the thing everybody always said he should have been. Like,
Yeah.
yo, imagine if Superman would be this. It's like him, it's like him with that one kryptonite that makes him bad.
the red one. Yeah.
Batman's in the house doing the Leonardo DiCaprio meme, looking at the TV. Like I told y'all, I fucking told y'all. My man is just texting everybody.
Oh, yeah.
The fucking Justice League chat.
No.
Like, you see this shit? You see this shit? I done told y'all. But then they start jumping universes. Yeah.
Lex Luthor choose another one. I've been telling you guys for years. See?
But then they start bouncing back between universes to like go get the good superheroes, and then there's some bad ones in this world. Lex Luthor is actually a good dude, so
He kills Shazam. Like,
yeah, he does.
yeah, Superman
And
does. Cause
No, and doesn't he take out Flash too? Superman kills a few of them, son. It's
I don't remember
nuts.
the Flash one, but the Shazam one, Shazam and Supergirl walk in, and Shazam's a little bit like, "Are we doing the right thing here?" And Superman's like, "Yes." Snap, just neck snap.
Yo, bro, but like,
And Supergirl's like, "What the fuck just happened?"
and then he like grabbing onto. He's like looking at him. I'm like, yo, Soups.
Yep.
And then like
he turned Damian on Batman. It's not a big turn if you think about it.
It's
It's not a massive turn.
You just had to suggest it.
You could have done that with
kills Nightwing in the dumbest way possible.
You could have done that with $5 and a Frosty.
Absolutely correct.
You
Yes.
know what I mean?
Yes.
But then so then in Injustice 1, like this is the story we're talking about. Then they find a universe where the Joker's plan didn't work with Lois Lane, right? And they want to go there now. But Batman and Joker end up getting stuck together. It's so wacky, but it's actually really fun. It's like, it makes it believable that these people are actually out there fighting. And I know a lot of people dismiss the whole thing like, oh, it's Superman. You know, he can fucking destroy anybody in Mortal Kombat universe. And it's like,
So
I have some shit to say about that. So let's get into it. Let's get into
before
it.
you even get into that, so like they said, Superman will destroy anybody in Mortal Kombat universe, except he has a hard time facing Shazam with his magic and his lightning, and Raiden is magic and lightning, and a god.
And a literal god. There is a lot of gods walking around in Mortal Kombat. I know people think, people go to their lovable characters first, the Sub-Zeros, the Scorpions. And while they are strong and within their own right, they're no gods. You feel me? And then, people like Johnny Cage, and he's just human. And then Sonya, she's just human. I mean, yeah, they have some abilities. And then, Jax and stuff like that. But there's some literal gods in this game. And Raiden is just like the tip of the iceberg. Like, so it's funny that DC is the universe to combine with Mortal Kombat because they've both rewritten themselves. DC has done it multiple times where I think it was Mortal Kombat 9 or 10. They just said, fuck it, let's rewrite everything.
So, all right. So Mortal Kombat 9 was a retelling of the first Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat 10 was like a retelling of the second Mortal Kombat. Then the new one, Mortal Kombat 11, completely it merged both. The current timeline we're on, the original timeline we had, merged them, screwed them up, and now Liu Kang is the god of everything, and he is in charge of setting the timeline from this point forward.
Bro, he is Fire God Liu Kang now, where he has absorbed Raiden's powers. He sucked up Shang Tsung's soul, and he's walking around. So remind me the goddess of time herself,
Kronika.
Yeah, she has a crown that helps her control time. Liu Kang now has this crown. So not only is he fused in with an electrical god, a lightning god, suck it, Thor. And then we have the soul eater himself, Shang Tsung, who can just eat anyone's soul, really. And then on top of that, we give him the ability to control time, bend time, and keep the timeline going.
Yeah,
I
and
don't care what anybody says. No one in the DC universe got any smoke for that. Like, yo, I mean,
Dude,
there is, but you know
here's
what
the
I'm
funny
saying.
thing. The first thing Liu Kang does is go all the way back to the original Kung Lao and go, hey, we got a
Back up.
tournament to train for. And
Yeah.
Kung Lao is just like working on wood or something. He's like, we got to do what? Like, this is before he's even a fighter. It's like, wait a minute, what?
Because so Shao Kahn breaks the rules of Mortal Kombat like it's a freaking joke, and like, okay, remind me where there's like a retelling of one of the Mortal Kombats, and in this one, Shao Kahn kills Kung Lao, and that's
Kung
what they
Lao,
gotta go. He went.
Yeah.
So Liu Kang goes back before that to tell him like, "Yo, we gotta get ready." You know, yeah.
So here's the thing: the great Kung Lao is the guy who beat Goro in the first ever Mortal Kombat, and then they killed him because he was the best fighter we had, and they won 9 straight, and which leads us to the games that we know.
What's this weed? I didn't sign off on him being the greatest fighter, so just throwing it out there.
He is though. He was at the time. So Mortal Kombat 1.
He ain't no Anderson Silva.
Mortal Kombat 1 is the 10th tournament.
The 10th tournament, yeah.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat 1, the one you see is the 10th tournament. Well, it's the 10th tournament for the claiming of Earth Realm.
It's technically the 11th tournament, but you got to win 10 in a row. And this is number 10. If
the rules of Mortal Kombat are so tedious. It's so tedious. Like, we had 7. We were so close. Like 10.
Like it's like we had it.
It's 5-0. It's 5-0. These guys clearly cannot hang. Just call it. Like, I'm wondering if there's anybody on the side just fucking throwing towels. It's okay. Give them the round.
You got Gene Hackman in the back. We need miles and miles of heart, you know?
Fuck, bro. It's so weird.
Yeah.
But
so the other
just need a home run hitter.
We all know is his descendant, and he's destined to die every fucking time. Every time he fights Shao Kahn, he dies. And it don't matter what story they tell, what timeline, how many times they retell it, he dies every time because that's the event that makes Liu Kang the chosen one. That's the jumping off point to where Liu Kang goes, fuck this, Shao Kahn's dying.
I want to know how Goro came back. If Kung Lao killed Goro in the first one, and then the first one was the 10th one, how did Goro come back?
Goro was brought back by Shang Tsung so that he can win the second Mortal Kombat. Well, the 12th, I guess.
Yeah.
So like Mortal Kombat 2, like what we see, like he brought him back for that so that he can try and win it. Shang Tsung loses these tournaments a lot. He just so horrible luck.
The thing is, I have a question.
Good.
Right? Because my lore in it is like Scorpion, you know, it's kind of like Street Fighter. I'm Ryu.
Yeah, for sure. That's average. That's common.
The question is, once Earth wins one, does it reset or they come on to the next one?
No.
Like, does the tournament reset?
Yeah, you have to win 10 in a row.
Okay.
Yes.
Got it. Just I wanted to clarify that because you can win that 10th one and then they go, yeah, we got the next one though.
No, so that's why at the end, so the very first game is the first time Earth wins since the Great Kung Lao.
Got it.
And because that was the verge of the 10th win, Shao Kahn got so fucking pissed that he was so close, he just decided to invade Earth on its own. So technically, the second one is not really even a tournament. It's a fake tournament. They become Earth's Earth Realm defenders, and they have to defend Earth.
I used to like that cartoon.
Yeah. Hey, I'm sorry.
One,
that was a
fun
go
back
cartoon.
to the tournament.
That was a fun cartoon.
Luke Perry was on that. God rest his soul. He does Sub-Zero, yeah. I'm surprised.
And then this new one, the 11th one, Kronika comes because she literally is like, yo, I'm tired of you guys fucking up the timeline. She's like TVA. She's like, yo, Raiden. So what happened was in X in the 10th one, Raiden was watching the first tournament again. Something happened, his amulet broke, and he sent himself a message saying that he has to win. So the whole 10th one, Raiden's like, oh, well, Liu Kang has to win this one in order to stop it. Turns out, no, Shao Kahn has to win so that he wouldn't invade Earth. But
It's very confusing.
yeah, Shao Kahn has to win. Shinnok is like fucking up with everybody else.
Him and Shang Tsung are like best
Yeah.
buds, and then
So
they fight.
nah, I'm getting 10 and 11 mixed up. So 11,
Yeah, I'm waiting for
Next.
Ragnarok.
yeah. No, this the timeline is fucking weird.
No. This is like even the biggest professionals need assistance in
Yeah,
like
so
trying to get
the
this
question-
timeline done.
At one point, does the Flash go back and reset everything? Sounds like you need him. The Flash needs to get in this deal.
So it gets really confusing when Shao Kahn is fed up with losing these tournaments, and he makes a fake tournament, which is part 2, right?
Yeah. And he
makes
just
a fake
invades
tournament,
Earth.
and he just invades Earth, and then he loses again, and then this time I think they create like a story, and there's like this like fake space where everyone just goes to and fights. It's really weird that Shao Kahn just could kind of do whatever he wants, and then he gets with Sindel, I believe, and then that is craziness. It really is tough to keep up with that fucking timeline. It is not easy, but I mean, there's a lot of fun characters in between. Shout out to Sub-Zero.
Yeah.
Are you so Cap? Or you are a Mortal Kombat guy? Like that's your shit? Because I was always a Street Fighter dude.
I started out with Street Fighter like everybody else, but
Of course.
since Mortal Kombat 1, I've played every single one of them. I've beaten the story of the last like 4 of them. Like every time it comes out, I play straight through the story and just beat it.
I
I
would
don't even play
respect
for the fighting anymore. Let's go for the story.
as crazy as the story is, it's always been fun that Mortal Kombat has been able to add that story mode, and it started way back then with Marvel versus DC. I think that's like the first like clear story mode that they have where there's like chapters, and chapter 1 is just like Batman in the Batmobile. Like, yo, it's super fun. But like now the story, Mortal Kombat 11 story is so good. It's actually fleshed out really well into the games. It's very fun.
You know what's good? They were able to do something where the initial game has an entire run, and you get up to a certain point where you stop Kronika from winning,
Mm-hmm.
and then they released a little add-on like a 1.5 or a Mortal Kombat Ultra, like Street Fighter likes to do. Fucking Shang Tsung comes in, and he's like, "All right, you stopped her, but I can kill her." And the whole time he's acting like a good guy until eventually, no, he just wanted this for himself. And then you got to use Fireproof Liu Kang or whatever the fuck his name. Fire God. Liu Kang.
Fire God Liu Kang is so, what a ridiculous name, but it's ridiculous, but I love it. Fire God Liu Kang. And it's like, I mean, technically has, I don't know, he's always like had fire abilities, of course. But like, if we're talking about it in the Mortal Kombat like versus DC universe, right? So like I know in all of these matches we've done it, but like everyone's like first thing was like, oh yeah, Batman, Superman, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Like let's finally do it. Like we can control these people. Let's fucking. But like, what are some funny like matches or like maybe something that you would like to see more talked about or woven into? You know. I personally want to see like it's kind of like Joker Scorpion, because it's like Scorpion isn't necessarily a bad dude. Scorpion's had a rough time in life, gets resurrected from hell because he wasn't the cleanest guy. Like his clan was doing some shady stuff, but he was overall a decent dude. And to have his like just kind of like reserved, kind of low, demon, hellish, spawn kind of tone, with the zaniness of Joker, right? So like maybe necessarily not have them fight, but I would love to just see them riding around, you know? That shit would be so funny to me. But like, yeah, some of the cooler matches, like I like seeing shit like seeing Liu Kang versus like a Batman, you know, that's really fun. Batman himself in this game, like he's not the best of characters. And they introduce a lot more characters later. I really like Harley's character later on, as she's just walking around with hammers and hyenas. It's really fun. And
Yo,
like seeing these people,
those
like those hyenas,
hyenas
they're cheap as hell, man. I actually played in my boy's house, and you know, and being like fighting, like a fighting game is a fighting game is a fighting game. Like there is totally different mechanics to fighting games. Fighting games do differ. Like just because you're a master in one doesn't mean you're a master in another. But you could pick up motions, and you know when you pick up a fighting game, you hit down, diagonal, down, right, and right with a punch button, you're gonna get a fireball. Like
somebody does something. Yeah.
like 90% of the times you're gonna get a fireball there. It's weird because in Street Fighter you do motions. So like people say, oh, do a half yoga flame. You know, that's just starting from the back and swiping to the front. Whereas in Mortal Kombat, it's not like that. It's inputs. So like if you want to do a yoga flame, you need to hit left, down, right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's actually really fun. Like you could pick up on them. So I've always been a Street Fighter guy, but like I got into Mortal Kombat, and like I'm at my boy's house and I'm feeling confident, right? I'm feeling confident. Like, yeah, bro, fighting games, whatever. Put the online on, and I just get wrecked with Harley. Wrecked. Like I didn't get time to get on the floor. Those hyenas were like on it, and like she has this real cool. This was Mortal Kombat 10. I'm sorry, DC Injustice 2, I believe. Sorry. She has this really cool fatality. Like she bonks you with the hammer, the hyenas come in and she like shoots you. Yeah, man. It's fun experience.
Dude, my glory story is Mortal Kombat 9. No, Mortal Kombat 10.
Yes.
Me and Toe Tags were online playing my boy K and his brother. And Toe Tags had, I think, Sub-Zero. I had Smoke, because Smoke's my boy.
Smoke is the shit.
They had Scorpion and somebody else. I forget who it is. We're fighting, and you can tag in and out like a tag match. Toe gets... They take him out. And then I just come
I'm not the best at fighting games.
Yeah. I just come in with Smoke, teleport, boom, 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 boom. Teleport, hit him, took both of them out. Like nothing. You can hear them yelling at it. Like, what do you stop doing the same move? I'm like, I'm not. I'm comboing the whole time. I'm just like, you can't hit me if I'm not.
Son, the combos can be endless in Mortal Kombat. And like, so like combos in fighting games are always like, you know, there's some kind of restriction for like, for example, and I don't know if this is correct or not, but this is how it felt in Street Fighter, the latest Street Fighter 5, let's say. You can hit someone once and hit them really fucking hard, right? But then when you do a combo, little by little, the amount of damage you're doing with these hits, it could be that same move that if you just did it by itself, could mollywop them, but now this is your 10th hit. And, you know, the damage you're doing starts dwindling, so like you're not cheesing. In Mortal Kombat, motherfuckers will destroy your whole bar in a combo. 15 hits. You didn't move. Bro, Batman has these his batarangs. There's like a whole bunch. He has ones that like hang around him. So like it's like a force field almost that they make around him. Son, when he gets you in a corner with that, it is fucking outrageous, dude. It's outrageous. But again, very fun. Now, let's talk a little bit about like how this shit came to be. So, I mean, if anybody got something to say about any fun Mortal Kombat anecdotes, this is the time.
I just remember the first time in 3 when I discovered the harpoon and
Cabal.
Well, Cabal was different. I never got into Cabal because that was like, but when the harpoon, I just realized if you time it perfectly, you can do it all the time when somebody gets up. You just back up a little bit. I remember somebody in arcade was like, "Yo, bro, that's cheese." I was like, "Oh, and that's Sub-Zero slide kick, is it? That's not cheese, nigga. I'm trying to get up. I'm done. I'm going. I gotta even out the cheese, bro. Because I remember in arcade days, you would almost fight somebody to start cheesing.
Yeah,
so like, oh man.
Yeah, I couldn't do a fatality to save my life. The best I got after finish him was the uppercut.
Hey, that was a respectable way to tell the world, hey, I don't know fatalities, but I just whooped this motherfucker's ass. And although it wasn't a fatality, an uppercut to end it was still pretty flashy.
Yeah,
you still got some blood splatter
in the pit, like that pit area. That's perfect for that because we just.
Certain areas, if you uppercut them, it brings you to a different part of the fucking thing.
Either stick up or So I stick up on hand me down. I remember the first time I did it, I was like, "Oh, I
do have another story about Mortal Kombat 2. So this was 1993. Young Cabs, 8 years old. I just put myself out there, but it's okay. I just turned 37, feeling 17, very immature. So back in the day, you can take a Super Nintendo cartridge. I think we were able to do this all the way up to the recent games. I don't know if stores do this anymore, but mom and pop shops, you can take your little Super Nintendo cartridge with like $5 or $10 and trade it for a completely new game that was out of the box. Some games were a little bit more expensive to trade in than others like that. But for the most part, you had a decently, newish game. Not really, man. I had Ultraman. But you had a decently newish game with 10 or 15 bucks. You can trade it for another game that was just out of the box, no booklet, no nothing. We was in the Wild West. We didn't have tutorials. We popped the game on and figured it out.
Yeah.
There was not everybody had the internet in 1993. So unless you had a $5 like Game Pro, which was like a video game magazine, and just for some reason there was an article on Mortal Kombat moves, you're figuring this shit out. You're using you're using everything you have here from previous fighting games, and you're doing these moves. Learning a fatality, bro. If you pulled off a fatality in someone's house, you weren't saying nothing. You were like, "No, I'm not telling you how to do it. I'm not telling you how to do it." I'm like, bro.
Yeah, it was always figured out,
bro. Like, I see you blocking. You hit it up, down. Just give me the buttons. No, motherfuckers would not tell you these fatalities. It was that serious. But so I got into the Mortal Kombat lore as any kid did, looking at Game Pros, looking at Video Game Electronic Game Monthly before they shortened it to EGM to be cool and hip. It literally said that. And Electronic Game Monthlies have always been my favorite magazine because they were thick. These shits were fucking yellow pages, son. It was crazy. So I used to read a lot, right? So I have Ultraman, the video game, also a fighting game, terrible. And my big brother's like, "Yo, let's take $10. Let's go get Mortal Kombat 2. We go get Mortal Kombat 2 easy. We're on the way back home. So we're playing match after match after match, right? And my brother's like, "Damn, you can only pick Scorpion and Sub-Zero." It's like, "I don't know, man. There's probably other people you could pick." And he's like, I know Reptile. You could probably unlock him. I don't know about Rain or Ermac. My brother goes, "Who's Ermac?" And I'm like, "Ermac is the red ninja." Yeah, there's Rain, the purple one. There's the green one, Reptile. There's Sub-Zero, Scorpion, blah, blah, blah. And I kid you not. This was on not a loading screen. There weren't loading screens, but there was in between time. So on to the next screen where we begin to fight. I have Sub-Zero. My brother has Scorpion. And we're about ready to fight. And before the fight starts, who smoke bombs into the middle of us? Ermac. And he puts his hand up and he goes, and it says, "Ermac who?" He just disappears. And I said, my big brother and I backed up off the screen. Like, we put the controllers down. Like, what the hell just happened? Now, you got to understand, like, this was before a time where you knew about Easter eggs or when they, like, nowadays you expect your favorite form of media art to have Easter eggs in it or nods to other things. So I'm 8 years old. I don't understand the concept of an Easter egg. You feel me? So I thought my house and my Super Nintendo were possessed. Because I'm literally talking about Ermac, who, and then apparently there is something you have to do. I think you have to fight like 50 matches in a row, and then go to some place and do a fatality, and then the next match after that, Ermac appears. So we did this without even knowing we did it, and Ermac just pops out as we talk about Ermac. It was one of the freakiest, but one of the coolest gaming memories that I have of all freaking time. It's insane. So,
you remember the Game Shark?
I
The
do.
cartridge you put in and it gave you all the cheat codes.
You can do some. You can destroy the game with them with that Game Shark.
Yeah. So for anybody who doesn't know, Game Shark was another disc or cassette or whatever you use to play your
like
game.
an extension.
Yeah, it's the same media. You plug it in, and it gives you a list of games. You go to your game, and it gives you all the fucking cheat codes, and you unlock everything. That's how I got smoked in Mortal Kombat 3.
It does let you input your own codes though, and the kind of wild you can legit break that game. There's like you'd be like 2 blocks of polygon just clashing into each other. You have like a person made out of like full white noise and just do it like you have shit flying in the background. Game Shark, they discontinued Game Shark after like the PS1 because their shit was destroying consoles. It was legit frying chips, the Game Shark and the Game Genies. Like Game Genie was I'll never the image of Game Genie is like this weird like dude. It looks like the Pepsi man. It looks like Vector Man. And he's just like holding, it says Game Genie. You can feel the power of all the cheat codes coursing through his veins. You can feel it. Like that man looks fucking powerful. I want all the codes. So then you fucking tell your mom, I need the Game Genie. She's like, what is a Game Genie? And it's like, Mom, it's for the codes, bro. Hello. She's like, what are you talking about? It's like, you put the game in the game and it gives you all of the cheats. It's like, do you want me to buy you another game? Like, no, it's a Game Genie with the power. And I'm like, bro, the game, like, look at the image of Game Genie. He's like holding, hold on, man.
I got you. I'll look it up.
Look, he's holding power.
It reminded me of every protein shake in the early 90s.
Basically,
he's the guy on every protein shake on some.
He's the guy in front of the Fortima.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Where you think what do you call it? Randy Orton gets his shit from.
Oh yeah,
right there. Look at him holding power.
Yeah, you see. Yeah.
He's holding power. That's every cheat code ever made at the time for the Super Nintendo. Look, it's literally pennies that you put on your cartridge. Look at it. It's a G-string. Bro, this was like some third-party shit. This just so back in the day before licensing and MSRBs and all of that, you could just do anything you wanted to and put it on these consoles, kid. And look at this shit. The Game Genie, bro. Hold the power. I wanted to be powerful so bad. Like, get me these Game Genies. Look, there was Game Genies for the Nintendo, for the Game Boy, for the Sega. Look at how cool. How 90s. How 90s.
The Sega one was the best one because the Sega one was simple. It was just like put the cartridge on the cartridge.
Put that black cartridge back that just says Game Genie.
That's Sega one.
How 90s is this image right here?
Come on,
it's
bro.
green ooze with red letters shocked by electricity.
All I want to do is say extreme. Put extreme somewhere around that.
Yo,
like right here.
Good. How good.
I'm telling you guys right now, you guys think that the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5 with the new fucking graphics and all that shit, you think that that's where gaming is in the future game? No. That Mario Super World right there, Super Mario World, that's the fucking game. That's the game. 16 bits. No fucking voice acting. Played for hours on end.
And it's funny, and it came with the system. That came with the system. It's like, this is for you.
No matter how many times you beat it, go back, beat it again. But
That's funny because nowadays the systems don't come with shit. You get one controller and maybe the power cord. You might have to get that separate. The games are separate.
you
Back in the
lucky
day,
the power button.
yeah, back in the day, you got the system, 2 controllers, the game, and a girlfriend for a week.
and a coupon to the Sizzler.
Yeah, word. Hey, yo, remember when
A lot of games came with coupons for shit, and this is
Oh,
not a joke.
No,
like,
yeah.
shit
There
came
was-
like
there was
and
one that
video
came,
games
like, from
themselves.
For like a
Hold on.
McDonald's family thing, I think at one point a McDonald's family meal. There was one that came for that.
Yeah, you remember?
Wait a minute, I could take my family for salads. This is amazing.
Remember when the magazines used to come with the demos?
Yeah.
I used to
Yep.
play the demos more than the regular game. Like, I don't need the game now. I got the demo.
Absolutely.
Crazy Taxi. I would play the demo of that shit all fucking day.
Spiral.
I remember I would play the demo so I can recognize the songs and record them. I'm like, wait, what song is that?
Yes.
And it was literally every single song on Crazy Taxi was in Varsity Blues. It was literally
Yeah.
the same soundtrack.
Crazy
It's the
Taxi
same.
has that song that every skateboarding game uses. Like,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
That's
What is that song?
Offspring. That's Offspring.
Offs-
Offspring. I forgot the name, but I know what you're
I
talking
just
about.
heard that song. And Goldfinger, Superman. I listen to Superman all the time, by the way. But listen, before you guys go, right? So I collect old school video games. I haven't done it in a while. Life is just super busy. So one of my favorite finds of all time, it's not even very rare. You can find this wherever. What really excites me is everything that games used to come with. Now, granted, this is already a little in, past the Super Nintendo or whatnot, but nowadays it's considered retro. So this is the tin box edition of Halo 2 on the Xbox, right? And it's incredible. This shit just looks so cool. It's seen better days, right? I found it like this. I paid $2 for this. But the best part is everything this motherfucker came with. Like, games don't do this no more, right? So look, you can just see right here. There's like 8 different manuals, right? So we have the original manual in color. Before they started doing all of this black and white stuff, like gaming with friends, bro, some of this shit don't even need to be here. What is this about? This is all of the Xbox Live stuff, but like, it's like a legit book. You could, like, if you took Halo 2 to school, the booklet, the next day you took this to school, you're a god. But look at this. It gives you coupons to like buy the strategy guides. This is just cool to me, bro. It just, like, nowadays you buy a game, you get a disc. Look at that. Look at the sweet, sweet fucking cover of that guide. Shit. And then look at this. Redeem a free Halo Cup at 7-Eleven, dude. Look at this. My dude. This screams early 2000s. Then look at this shit. This is just a whole other booklet in like different languages. Look, Conversations from the Universe. My dude, some of this shit ain't even legible. It's just pointless material in there, but this is so cool. Now, my favorite part of this entire find that I had, this is a 2-month free trial to the original Xbox Live, dude, unscratched. Dude, that's how games used to come packed back in the day, bro. Nowadays, you might get like a download DLC maybe or one thing, and the disc. You get no guides, you get no nothing, because games do in-game tutorials now. But this, look, my dude, this is history. This is how Xbox Live, you couldn't buy it online. You have to buy this piece of freaking paper. Oh my goodness. I love this thing.
The first time we ever played Xbox Live, my boy, it was with Halo. And I talking to my boy K and was like, yo, we can't afford it. We can't afford it. He showed up at the house with 3 of them shits to get 3 months free or some shit. He's like, scratch them all, put the thing in there, let's play.
That's right. Yeah. Bro, I will never scratch that. I will never. That is gonna stay with me. Like, I'm gonna hand that over to my son. He's gonna be like, Dad, it's worth $10. keep it and just let the
Never
future
scratch
see it.
it.
Let the when we are all internet, when we are literally in the simulation, like when we have transcended past everything and we're all self-aware of the simulation, I want somebody to hold that damn ticket and be like, shit, we're fucked. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Where it's gonna,
Like, this
you're
is
gonna
where it all
donate it to the
started, man.
Smithsonian. The only unscratched Xbox Live ticket to exist now.
Oh my god. Oh my
Smithsonian,
god.
right next to Captain America's shield.
Yeah. like this is how we got around back in the day, boys. This is how we got online. 56K.
That's gonna be the real life Darkhold, and that's just gonna open up a multi-dimensional rift.
I hold the Darkhold.
Yeah, you're holding dark magic. That's chaos magic.
Yo, no one's gonna see me for like years, and then my mom's is gonna finally come into my house, and the shit is just floating, and I'm fucking just looking at Halo shit.
Cortana's just gonna be standing next to you, like, we need him to save the universe.
Legit having conversations with the universe, bro. But how cool is all of that shit, man?
Gab, you just became the Scarlet Warlock.
The Scarlet, the Scarlet Chief, the Scarlet Chief. Nah, bro, but like for real, man, shit was cool. So back to the topic. So back in the day, Midway, who would publish Mortal Kombat, they were filing for bankruptcy, and Warner Brothers said, "Hey, we'll take that off your hands," and they made this ridiculous game. Marvel, man, I could not stop saying.
Because Marvel versus Capcom. That's why.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat versus the DC universe.
I wish they did a story for that one, but go ahead.
What do you mean? No. What do you mean?
Like a story for Marvel vs. Capcom, like how that happened.
Oh,
Because it was just, you're just in the menu. Do love.
So, bro,
it's
funny. It's funny. It's so funny you say that. So in that first Mortal Kombat versus DC universe, the menu screen is like Batman and Scorpion going at it. So like you scroll down and hit like options, and when you click options, you see like Scorpion do like, get over here, and like Batman is just like on another roof. That is one of the coolest menus I've ever seen. The game wasn't great, but one of the coolest menus. So then, so they're like, we have this franchise now, Mortal Kombat. What do we do? Fuck it, throw the heroes in there. But the worst thing ever happened. I think it was the first Mortal Kombat game with a teen rating, because you can't have I don't know if it was a teen rating. I'm not sure, but it was very like calm down, because you can't have the heroes do that kind of shit that they've been doing in Mortal Kombat.
They couldn't have the superheroes do the fatalities.
Yeah.
So there are no fatalities. They're just finishing moves.
Yeah.
And to think, fucking Superman, I think he has it in this game. He might have it in Injustice too, but he'll throw you into the atmosphere and slam you back down. It's like, how that doesn't kill anybody?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That one, yes, that one.
Your teen rating right there.
It is a teen rating, yeah.
Yep.
So everybody was like, what? A Mortal Kombat game with a teen rating? Like, we want to see fucking heads fly off. And booty. There's some booty. The Katana, Melina, Jade.
Yo, Melina's my girl.
Melina's is amazing, but like, don't get her upset. She will eat you. Which, some men are probably okay with. But yeah, so like you get this weird game where it's like, it's a cool idea, and like the heroes themselves, their fatalities or heroic brutalities is what they called them. So no fatalities, and it's like the Flash kicks you back and forth while flashing everywhere. Batman like grapples you up and then just drops you, which is, it's actually pretty freaking funny. But like, it was just such a weird game. The controllers were very wonky. It was at the time where like DC was doing this weird Mortal Kombat. They tried this like weird like 3D shit. And it's like, bro, a lot of fighting games that go 3D have very rough times doing it. Street Fighter EX is like 2.5 because you don't really walk around, kind of like Virtual Fighter or whatnot, but it's still like weird. So like you there's some games that need to stay 2D. You can make them look 3D. You can put pixelated graphics. You can do whatever you want. But some fighting games used to be old school. And then, and it's funny because this game added like a bunch of flashy shit, man. They added like, you could break motherfuckers through stages. And, you see how that's normal.
This what it looked like.
Yeah. It's normal in Mortal Kombat now to like break somebody through a different screen. But that was the first time. And it's like they had this stupid rock, paper, scissors game. Oh, my God. It's like, what is it called? What is it called, Cap? It's close quarter combat. That's what they called it. Where it's like you get up close and like it's like the screen kind of zooms in a little bit and you just see like their torsos kind of like put it there. And like you're pressing. No, I'm serious, man. You could Google this shit. You input buttons and you're essentially playing rock, paper, scissors. Where like square beats X and X beats circle and whoever gets it gets the hit. It was so weird, man.
It's like if you were playing Rock'em Sock'em Robots, but had to play
with buttons.
Rock, paper, scissors for it.
It's so dumb.
Yeah.
Look how close they are. That's so bad. It's so bad. Look at them.
That's in the nuts, though. That's in the nuts. Yeah. That's not very superhero-like. It's right in the ball sack.
It was so funny. Look at the image right there to the left in the other columns where Superman is blasting Raiden with the lightning or with the eye beams to the left. That one. So you see how like it moved 3D. That's so weird for Mortal Kombat. Now Mortal Kombat had already gone the 3D route. They had already done that with Mortal Kombat 4. So like, and that people did not respond well. So this was like a last ditch effort, and then it went bankrupt or whatever, and then they did this. But ultimately, they found their footing. Injustice 1 was really good. It was incredible. Injustice 2 just blew everything out of the fucking water. Like people play that game professionally right now. You know what I mean? But it's the origins of Mortal Kombat versus DC is strange.
That versus this graphic for Injustice and the new Mortal Kombat.
That's Fire God right there. Fire Flame Spitter.
It's funny because that Superman looks douchey.
He does look extra douchey in this universe. Yep, I'll give you that. I mean, Superman always kind of looks douchey, right?
Yeah, no, he does. He does.
Flocka, what up, girl?
What up, Flocka?
But dude, it's really funny that like we got this game and like, sooner or later, maybe let's go somewhere else. And look, I'm not that I'm complaining. I love Cap's face, but I'm pretty sure he's like, all right, let's move it along.
Yeah, this is super awkward. I'm like,
Cap is like, you're gonna leave it there? I read you, bro.
I was trying to find the picture.
I hear you. But I mean, I think it's so fun that they did this as horrible as it started. It's really fun now. And the whole choose your side shit. That was like part of the story. You either with the heroes or with the combat.
I was Mortal Kombat the entire time.
Yeah, I don't think I ever won DC once. Maybe that's not true.
Well, at some point it forces you to go to DC.
Correct. But look at this. Look, like as cheesy and as corny as this game was, like I'm just glad it exists and we live here, right? And we live in a world where this is doable and fun. Like
that'd have been dope for the cover.
First of all, that V-neck is disrespectful. That looks like Nightwing's 70s costume. That is disrespectful to Raiden. Why does he look like a Chippendale dancer? I don't know.
He looks like a tattooed teenage alien fighter from Beverly Hills.
God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Like. We should talk about Power Ranger ripoffs. Oh, that's let's do that.
Yo, that
would
is
be
the
so
next
dope.
fucking episode. Let's
Yo,
go.
let's do that.
Power Ranger
bro.
ripoffs.
Yo, there's
Yeah.
there's so
Apparently-
many, brother.
Apparently, Netflix is trying to make a new Power Rangers show with the old ones.
Well, this is all right. So this is I literally, as you're saying that, the other day I literally wormhole myself into something, right?
Oh,
I went from the Power Rangers saddest moments to that. So the guy who played Billy, right? He wants to make one like a limited 8-episode series, right? All the original ones, even Trinity.
Trinity, you can't find her though. She's
No. But I'm trying to say, I don't know how he has it planned out. He wrote it out, and of course, the dude who plays Tommy's always down because he's proud of being
he will never stop being the Green Ranger.
Yeah,
he will never stop being a Ranger. Yeah. I love that guy though, man. JDF is cool people.
But Netflix is trying to just do something. Yes, of course.
That was the best one.
That's Ultraman.
You're gonna rev it up.
It's Ultraman.
Yep.
Kick some gigabutt.
I remember my favorite ripoff was VR Troopers because that was 2 franchise shows put together into one. If you see them in the show, they're never together, the 3. There's 2 different people, then there's the other guy. But anyway, I digress. They're trying to do it.
And that was supposed to be JDF.
Yes. And they said they to the fake Zach Morris.
Yeah,
he looked like Zach Morris looks like a douche, but he looked like a douchier version of Zach Morris.
He looked like the version of Zach Morris that tried too hard to be Zach Morris. He was Zach Morris, but he was like over the hill. Like he's been left back already a few times. He didn't go to college, and he's just like hanging out smoking cigarettes. Like, fam, you're 23.
Yeah,
let it go. Let it go.
Like if you were to fuse Johnny from Cobra Kai when he was younger and Zach Morris, you get him.
No. It's more like fusing Johnny from Cobra Kai when he was younger and Johnny from Cobra Kai when he's older. That's what you get.
Yeah, damn.
Yo, but if you get a chance, I'm telling you, there were so many, and people forget about them. Like, Tattoo Teenagers from Beverly Hills was by far the worst.
The worst one.
They didn't even try.
Yeah.
They didn't try at all. They were like,
they were in workout attire.
Yep. My man, it was literally the USA was like, we got to have our own thing. And they threw that out there, and you see it, and you go, I'm sorry. Your tattoos light up? What? And they're hitting under the it's like a rave. It's weird.
I don't understand. My whole thing is, they were clearly ripping off like California Dreams or something because it's like they could have just been tattooed teenage alien fighters. Mm-hmm. The fact that you had to throw in from Beverly Hills and not just in the title, but in the theme song. Yep. The fact that you had to do that, it's like you're so proud of yourself that they're from Beverly Hills, bro. Like Angel Grove is California. Like,
absolutely.
Like it's okay. Like,
yeah. We all know what the fake places are. Like, we're aware.
We get it. We get it. East Coast motherfuckers don't want to be here.
Angel Grove looks nothing like me going, it looks like Cali. Yeah, that's them.
Oh my God.
That's them, bro.
The Centaur, Apollo.
And this shit was brawling.
No, that was
the counterparts. Go to the one over there with the dress one. That was them. The teenagers.
Yeah, they're clearly for
that chick changed into that green chick with muscles.
They put on spandex and a stupid ass mask.
Here's a fun fact about them. Not only did they change, they were massive. They're like the size of buildings, bro. That's another thing. They didn't just change. They changed it to people the size of buildings. I'm telling you.
They were literally American gladiators just
pretty
going
much.
Around. What? Look at this latex fantasy over here, bro. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm sorry we took it down this road, bro.
The knight there, the silver guy, that's what they turn into when they combine their powers.
Him?
I'm not joking. Do yourself a favor. Look up the intro and go from there. That tells you all you need to know.
It actually wasn't a it actually wasn't a bad intro though.
No.
Like the song.
The problem is the show continued after that. That's the only problem.
Alien fighters.
Oh, there you go. You need her in a bikini.
Teenage alien fighters from Beverly Hills. Yo, oh my god. Oh my
You know what's
God.
funny? That's how I thought the theme song went. You just say the fucking name of the show 15 times and that's it.
Yes.
Yo, I tell you right now, see that picture that's on the screen? That's what every hardcore WWE guy thought AEW was going to look like.
That's a good one.
Look at that. The metal mouth masks though. Like the metal in what look
This
they look
looks like some
terrifying.
wide shut
It looks
deal
so
going on.
creepy. Like this
Yo.
was a show. I used to watch this religiously. Now, and you know what's crazy though? You know, as a kid, you like stuff and you love it, and then you go back and you're like, man, this was bad. No, as a kid, I understood this was bad. That's how bad it was. But I still watched it because I just needed to get that Power Rangers fix. Wherever it came from, man, Beetleborgs, VR Troopers. I mean, Mask Rider was just one
oh my
person,
God.
but that Mask Rider was one of the. That kid was like, he was in all the karate shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this chick in the purple here looks like right before they snapped the picture, they said, "Oh no, this is for a TV show."
What?
She's like, "Wait, what?" Is she doing-
No.
Like she's like, "Oh, this is Party City shit."
Yeah, you had a very bad flashback. Wrong place. Wrong place.
She looks like a gym teacher / dance instructor who just can't let the 70s go, bro.
Yeah.
Like her heyday was back then, and she still look a little good, but she overdoes it with like too much makeup and tanning.
Yo, like this yellow guy is like, "Yo, I just saw your OnlyFans." Fuck.
That's Apollo. Bro. Chill.
You know what this is?
Apollo's my guy, though. Apollo's my guy.
You know what this is? This is the gym teachers, the coaches, and the cheerleading coach. All like, hey, we should do a theme Halloween costume.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I can't get over how brolic this chick looks.
Oh yeah, they got some real life fucking. They got some real deal people to do this. It's so funny.
The acting has to be bad. You just correlate somebody this big back in those days cannot act for shit, and she got nipple rings.
I want you to realize they didn't really talk; they just did athletic things.
Yeah,
it was voiceovers, bro.
Here goes your athletic.
Now, listen. Okay, I'm starting to think there's this particular reason why I did enjoy this show. I think that was the closest to boobs I was getting at the time, right?
Yeah.
I mean, she's an attractive girl.
Yeah. Well, with the metal face.
Yeah, but
I don't know how I completely missed this one.
Me too. I've never heard of this shit.
Yeah.
I think what it was after they canceled Superhuman Samurai. I just was like, screw it. They had that show WMAC Masters, and I just went with that.
It's funny, That's another one that I used to watch. You know how many times I try to get a free martial arts class out of that shit, and none of the places near me would like verify, but like, no, we don't do that. And I go, you son of a bitch. But the fun part is about that. They used to come on right after Weird Science, this TV show.
Yo, for real. Wow.
Right after that.
Wow.
There was a Weird Science TV show, then that came on. So I'm over here watching that, kind of like nostalgic. All of a sudden I go, well, look, I'm already here. Might as well.
Yo,
yeah, right?
Look, I just went. My Patreon, where I like my fucking thing. Look at the profile picture. It's Servo. Yeah, bro. The Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad was Now that was a good Power Rangers ripoff. Now, granted, if you go back in time and look, it's probably not great. Matthew Lawrence, same age as he is now in that show. But that was a fun show, man.
Let me tell you, we gotta explain to the youngins what that show's about. So these guys dealt with computers, and some weird dude was sending computer viruses to everybody. So they went into the computer to stop the viruses, but every virus was a fucking kaiju.
Yeah.
Not a digital program, a fucking monster that was inside the computer. And the programs look like buildings for some
I was about to
fucking
say that.
reason.
It was a great ad for McAfee.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's
Great ad
correct.
for Norton antivirus.
Absolutely
Clearly, the
correct,
people
yeah.
who made this shit up had no ideas what programs were.
Now,
Yeah,
here's a fun.
no.
Now, here's a thing that's great. The friends that did it right. Matthew Lawrence was Serb. He was Ultraman Serbo, and then his friends were like a tank, a plane or something. Right? They were all in a band.
Yeah, they were in a
They
band.
were in a band. And guess who the guitarist was? I take it. Why? Guess who the guitarist was?
Lead guitarist.
Absolutely, lead guitarist.
Yeah, and then on top of that, they would the tech people would transform into a suit that this dude would wear to give you your fucking Power Ranger mecha suit shit.
I love. Oh
Yeah. It would be like their
I love the intro to the show because it's one of those. Yeah. It's one of those old intros that explains the show right before the song starts. It's like a quick 2 sentences. Bro, I'm sorry, but I appreciate that. Like they literally sum up the story of this entire show.
Yep.
Every intro and like a couple of words, and then it starts. Bam, 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 bam. It's very rockerish. Superhuman samurai. Yo, dog. Man,
the funny part is right. Times. So that virus has like a whole like shredder thing going on, but then there's a kid helping him. That rocks all black all the time, and somehow nobody ever thinks that's the guy that does it. No,
Max, yeah.
And you're like, so the only kid in school that wears all black. Kind of like nobody found out the Power Rangers who they were, even though they wore the same colors all the time.
Yeah. Nobody cracked that case.
Nobody said, "Wait."
Can we touch on how with the Power Rangers, how a little on the nose they were? Mm-hmm. The Yellow Ranger was Asian.
No, it's not getting to that.
Dude.
It's not.
It was on purpose.
Oh yeah,
it was on purpose. If you watch the toy ones on Netflix that they talk about Nick Saban.
Oh, the toys that made us.
The toys that made, I don't think his name was Nick. I'm thinking of Nick Saban, the coach of fucking Alabama. But yeah, they touch on that. It was deliberate. It was like a different, it's unexcusable, but it was a different time where that kind of shit would fly for some reason. And it was
Jason were Mexican, it would have been over.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now.
I mean, he did. That was the closest to Hispanic representation, though, and he had to be the fiery red guy. I mean, maybe we're looking too into it, but it was clearly there. And then you have Kimberly
was the pink girl, the white girl was the pink, like
the pink dits. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it was not good. It was not good.
You know what's funny? It wasn't until I was older that I was I think one of the first times Toe Tag was rewatching it somewhere. That I walked in and I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
As a kid, it didn't dawn on me at all. I was just
you don't get it.
And then when they had the new people come, they changed it up.
Yeah.
That's when they changed up the colors and the pink one was now Asian and the yellow one was black.
Yeah. That was with the movie. That was in the movie though. Yo, I'm sorry, but the Power Rangers first movie, I know it's bad, but I like it.
It has a rewatch value, the Power Rangers, because the first season is 64 episodes. And then after that, you don't have to watch the second season, the third season, because I don't know what happens. Like, it doesn't end and start. It's like, we made a brand new one. Here goes season 2.
Turbo was okay. And it's funny because in Turbo, the Gold Ranger, who was douchey Zach Morris, was on the show. And I thought that was Tommy coming back as a Gold Ranger or something, but it was him. And I was like, oh, cool. Cool. Like anything that the Power Rangers were selling back in the days, but leave that for the next episode. I think next week is going to be a very fun episode. I think that's going to be fun. Talk about these shows.
Oh man, it's hilarious, bro. It's so many at the same time that it was ridiculous. I'm gonna mention one and we can move on. Mystic Knights. Let's go.
Mystic Knights was actually. Oh my god. Let me see that.
Is that the sequel to Mystic Pizza?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, it's Power Ranger Mystic Knights. Like,
no, this one is just Mystic Knights, I believe. It's not the Power Ranger one. It's another thing.
oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh god.
See?
Yo, now you want to go back. The perfect way to go back to Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Oh man, we got sound effects and all that. It's always good to have show here.
Don't make me hit the
Tiger.
Wait a minute, wrong game. Wrong game.
Get over here!
All right, there you go.
What's going on, fellas?
What up?
What's up, Marshmallow?
Oh shit!
For some reason, I've always wanted to punch that DJ in the face just because of the thing, whatever that is.
How many masks and wigs do you own, Show?
I don't know, but not enough. I'm gonna get some more. I need the Rick James. I need the Nat Turner.
Yo, sure. I want to know what podcast you do with all this shit.
Oh, you gotta follow him on Instagram.
Because it's not this one, bruh. Oh shit, got him.
I gotta be honest. I miss Mystic Knights.
I caught that one twice, and I was like, "That's enough."
Wow,
that was enough.
They had McDonald's toys, which
no, and it was by the same people that made Power Rangers. They were trying to like spread out that market, but it just didn't catch, man.
If you had McDonald's toys like made, you were something. Mm-hmm. Only the big names got McDonald's toys, so that's pretty interesting. But yes, back to Mortal Kombat. Yeah. So all right. I know. We mentioned it here. There's a lot of Sub-Zeros, Scorpions.
Yeah.
I know everyone has their favorite characters, and yes, I'll go into some of mine. Who is the definitive? Who is Sub-Zero? Who is Scorpion here? I'm Sub-Zero.
Oh wait, we're talking them specifically?
Like as a character, like who'd you like more between the rivalry of Sub-Zero and Scorpion?
I use Sub-Zero mostly all the time, but when I needed to fuck someone up and it got serious, Scorpion. Scorpion was my guy.
I was kind of the opposite, where it's like I fuck with Sub-Zero heavy, like 100% heavy. I like his story. I know he's a bad guy, but then we have a second different one later on, so he's kind of cool now. So I would pick Scorpion, but when it was time to mess around, like when it was time to get serious, I'm putting that ice on the floor and I'm fucking you up every time. Every fucking time. And I'm doing the sweep. I'm fucking you up. But like Sub-Zero is my guy. What about you, Le?
Scorpion, man. Yeah, with that once as the first game I saw that harpoon, I was like, that is the most ninja shit I've seen. That's not a shuriken. Yeah. That is the most ninja shit I've seen. That's not a shuriken. Perfect, man. And,
that shit comes out of you?
Yeah, I mean, he's like, that's weird. But yeah, man. And then I read the backstory and started realizing how dope he is and how fucked up shit happened to him. Like the man had a family.
But Bihan got in that ass.
Yeah, Bihan, yeah, he did. But Scorpion, he came back and he was like, I'm gonna try to kill as many of you. And then the brother got smart. He goes, whoa, instead of us killing each other, we should probably do this together. I feel like we could work better together.
The brother of Sub-Zero, like he still did some pretty nasty stuff, but he's a good guy.
The Lin Kuei is I mean, they're assassins. They're ninjas. They get hired to kill.
Yeah. Morally gray.
Absolutely.
Yes. What about you, Pep?
If I had to pick out of those two, Scorpion, only because I always thought Sub-Zero was a bitch.
I don't know, man. Sub-Zero 1 is not a bitch. I can tell you that much.
No, Sub-Zero 1 did the damn thing.
Noob Saibot is
he's
just a total piece of shit.
Noob Saibot sucks, but it's not his fault. Bihan was resurrected as a crazy wish to do Shang Tsung's bidding, and now he's Noob Saibot. It's so weird.
But his brother Oh my god, his brother's the lamest fucking guy.
He's
in
not
any-
flashy. He's not flashy at all. He's not very
I'm talking
flashy.
story mode, like
Yeah.
going into the Lord. He is so fucking boring.
He makes Captain America look boring. He is he's vanilla. Yeah, he's vanilla. That's the best way to say it.
Ironically, being Sub-Zero.
Right?
Don't see that coming at all.
And then they had that weird chick Frost.
Yeah.
Ah,
get that. I
Frost
didn't
was
understand
Frost was cool.
I didn't understand that part.
Frost was kind of lame as a character. I didn't like Frost. She was powerful. So those because it's like they have the gang, the clan, the Lil Queef.
Lin
the,
Kuei.
Who queefed?
the
Wait a
Lil Queef. They have them
Frost.
and like, but they're still like not all of them could ice it up. You have to be a cryomancer in order to ice it up. And so far, we've only had the three.
Mhm.
Bihan, the brother is Huang Xiang,
Sure.
something like that, and then Frost, the girl. There's
Yeah.
only
Wait,
been
so we
there's
have behind
behind
wing
front.
cheese and queef.
and well,
Oh, don't forget, Cyrac and Sector are also Lin Kuei.
they
So
also
That's
Lin
right,
Kuei.
they are. They are.
And then when Sub-Zero kind of defers, they start chasing Sub-Zero.
Mhm.
Cyrax and Sector was pretty fun characters. I was like, oh, it's a Predator.
Yeah.
Very Predator-like moves. Cyrax literally throws like a cool net, though. It's pretty
Yeah.
fun. And like
I
they
remember-
bleed green. It's
I remember the first time playing. I think they show up in part 2. Where
three.
three?
Yeah,
Dude,
when the
man,
combos
three.
became like a thing.
My friend came over and was like, all right, we're gonna play. Who you want to be? Ketchup or mustard? And I was like,
Yeah.
what? And then he showed me the guys. Was like, oh, no wonder.
That's
Okay,
right, that's right.
all yellow, all
remember-
red. All right, I get it.
I remember playing part 1 and automatically going, they got the rights of Van Damme?
Yeah.
Because that's the way everything started. And all of a sudden, like I would play with Johnny Cage just for the nut shot because I was like,
Yeah.
that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Johnny
Oh.
Cage is Van Damme.
Yeah.
Let's-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you know anything about Mortal Kombat, if you look it up, they actually started with him, and then they just said like, since he don't want to be down, we'll just keep going anyway.
Yeah.
No,
and
what happened was
got the-
they had the video game set up,
Mm-hmm.
and then they lost the rights to it. But they had all the sprites and everything, and they were like, well, we need to make a game. Otherwise, we're gonna lose money. And they came up with the Mortal Kombat thing and still used.
You would be surprised how many Mortal Kombat games were just kind of patched and stitched together last minute, but they made it work. Like, look, I am a Street Fighter guy. Street Fighter just calls to me more. I just like the style of game better. But all the respect to Mortal Kombat and
Tiger.
and
Now it fits.
and Ed Boon, obviously. Like Mortal Kombat, what Mortal Kombat did to parents was on another level. Like parents, like and then you got Latino parents, and then I feel like Latino parents they thought we were worshiping the devil.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Santeria.
Like, no, it was serious what Congress was saying about this game. They really thought we were doing satanic ritual. What is a fatality? It's like, bruh, like
Yo, funny enough, that's where friendships and babalities and all that shit come in. Because the creators of the game were like, "Fuck it, you want this in here? We're gonna make the most ridiculous shit."
it's a troll. It was a troll.
Yeah,
Like it
like
was just.
Shang Tsung's friendship is he literally just goes like this, and a big rainbow pops up.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
says friendship.
Friendship.
Mhm.
I
My
remember
favorite was
my
Johnny's,
favorite Johnny, the signature.
I go, you would carry that the whole time?
I think if you do multiple friendships back to back, the voice says friendship again. Yeah, so there was such goofy Easter eggs in that game that sometimes I'm telling you, like in those games, you do them once and you never see them again until like you got a magazine or something and got the thing. Now, who are your favorite players just overall? I'm still gonna say Sub-Zero.
I got my 3 guys.
Yeah, I'll give some other names though after you guys go.
I got
yeah.
Raiden.
Mm-hmm.
I dressed as Raiden once for Halloween when I was younger.
Oh God, what? Please
Bruh.
show me that.
Oh, I don't take pictures, so
Okay,
there's
yeah.
no pictures of it. But
Damn. There might have been pictures. We just
I
don't
see.
have.
It's funny. I had a feeling.
Yeah.
Tom
Uh,
told me right here, like,
Kung Lao. I'll kick
Yes.
anybody's ass with Kung Lao.
so you just like guys with hats. What? I'm getting
Yeah,
the theme
sure.
here. I'm getting
Apparently.
the theme here.
And the third one, the top three is Smoke. Smoke's my boy.
Smoke.
Smoke's my boy.
Noob Saibot.
Yeah. Smoke is my guy.
Funny because show look like Newt Saibot.
Yo, he looks
Bob-
like the shadow that Noob Saibot has.
That's
Yo.
racist. All of that is extremely racist. No. I
Yeah, right.
So yeah, Sub-Zero. I won't mention Scorpion because it's Sub-Zero, Scorpion. Yo, look, I'm looking through old Twitter posts, right? Because I'm trying to like find a picture that it's some Halloween. I was with Raiden, some guy dressed as Raiden, and on June 7th, 2014, I posted a picture of the tattooed teenage alien fighters from Beverly Hills.
Ooh, nice.
So you know it's real, son. So you know it's real. We ain't talking shit here. We got receipts. But I was a big fan of Reptile. You could cheese with the spit so bad. People were stun locked. Where it's just that. And I was a big fan of Katana. I like the fans. I thought she was cool character. I really love Katana. And honorable mention, Cabal. Cabal first showed up in part 3. He had sick combos. I liked his weapons and
guns?
He has like that was Stryker.
Okay, I was confused.
He had the well, I mean, there was more people with guns, but Stryker had the one where he just but Cabal had like the kind of like Billy Club swords almost. And I thought the history, what happened like with his face and all of that, I thought it was pretty cool. Here we go. Here it goes. This was Halloween, of course, 2013. That was a sick Raven.
Oh, yeah.
And that was a Marvel shirt, of course. I was very skinny. Wow.
Yo,
Jesus Christ. Why was I so skinny? Whoa.
big up to our director, B, with them perfect cuts right there.
Yo.
Two perfect zooms.
Shit,
Oh,
that
no.
dude's so short. That might be me in that picture.
Were you in Miami in 2013?
He could have been. You never know.
Yeah, you don't know where I've been.
It's funny because I remember his rating. I was like, bro, I gotta get a picture with you, bro. That shit was too on point.
Shit. My favorite characters are Sub-Zero, Scorpion, and Baraka.
Ooh.
Shout out to Baraka.
Yeah.
Shout out to Baraka, man.
With the Scorpion, Melina, and Jax.
Melina.
Jax. Let's go, Jax.
I love how you say that name. Melina.
You are such a Jax. You are Jax, Le.
Word.
Let's get you some metal arms.
Word.
And you are Jax. What about you? Show any Mortal Kombat love? Any
Of
characters?
course.
Any
Of
favorite
course.
Oh,
characters?
He likes Sagat, Zangief, Blanca.
No.
My bad. So go ahead.
No. My favorites are. That's one.
Yes.
That's two. I love
That's two.
Liu Kang.
Yeah.
Liu Kang. And Raiden.
And Raiden.
Oh, you finally found that soundbite, huh?
Yeah.
That was his favorite soundbite that I had. The fucking
Word. Yeah, but I gotta. You see, mine sounds different though.
yeah.
I got
Because
the
you recorded it from the video, right?
Yeah. You got the
I got
actual
the-
sound.
Yeah,
the official
they
tissue
just
shit.
both guys are just bicycle kicking each other. Right?
You remember that when you used to go back to back the combos? Yo, I used to hate that. When you used to catch me in the corner with the same fucking move. Pop, pop,
Yeah.
pop.
That reptile move and did the spit. And also very cool stage, reptile. If you don't know what the fatalities are, you can get a nice little uppercut and he goes back into the ooze. Into the
Ooh.
yeah. And man, now that's just reminded me of the reptile in the 2021 movie, and I've gotten upset.
Oh, the one in the 95 movie was way better.
A million times better. He actually had a green outfit on.
Yep.
And it looks
he was
sick.
way better of a fighter. I was just like, okay, here we go.
Son, that fight, was it against Johnny
Luke
Cage? Or was it Luke? Bro, that was a sick fight.
Yo, I was gonna say, when the fuck did Reptile actually turn into a reptile?
So Reptile turned into a reptile from Mortal Kombat 4 on.
Because I remember them being Scorpion and Sub-Zero, just different colors.
Yeah.
And I prefer that than him being a reptile.
So
like, I understand the cyborgs, but shit.
So that's the problem. They were, what do you call it? People were calling them out because they were just paddle swapping.
Yeah, it was corny.
What we called it back in the day. You just change the color of a character, and now it's a different character.
Yeah.
So now, Reptile is an actual reptile.
Which is dope.
Ermac is an actual dead dude. Like, if you look under his mask, he's like a zombie or a mummy or some shit.
It's like a dead monk. It's so cool.
Yeah. Rain is an actual Ladinian, so he's kind of like what Katana is. And I think that's all of them.
And then Smoke.
Oh, Smoke he's Lin Kuei. So he's either a robot or he's his human form.
Smoke is pretty cool. But then back in the day they were just all different colors.
Well, I mean, that's what the gangs are. You know, like, if you think about it, those are just like fucking gangs from like Japan or China. There's ninja gangs.
That's what's so cool about like Scorpion versus Sub-Zero, because Sub-Zero being Chinese and Scorpion being Japanese. I think it's just fun, like having them interact, and like they can't understand each other, but they're constantly kicking each other's ass. They just know smoke. You know what I'm saying? Like all they know is beef. You feel me? So I think it's pretty funny.
You see yellow, I see blue. It's on, baby. Let's do it.
I wish I could understand what he's saying.
Like you know, all those fighting games, they have their Ken and Ryus, they have their Sub-Zero Scorpions, and like I don't know, man. I am a big Ryu and Ken fan. Ryu, however you want to say it, and I personally pick Ken. But I mean, I think the battle between Scorpion and Sub-Zero is just as like strong and relevant. You feel me? I think so.
It's a quick little tip. Always pick Ryu, because Ryu's character is left-handed. So to do the Hadouken is easier with him, because his character is left-handed. So the way it has to go, he's already motioned into that, and it's faster for the move to get off with him than Ken.
Damn,
that's
bro.
interesting.
That's
very.
Smart,
I've never, man, and I've been playing Street Fighter since 2, like in the arcades on 164th Street and Broadway, Dominic's. Like I was in there playing against like drug dealers, like gun and hip, and you just put in your little quarter. I can't believe my mom let me go to this place, bro. There was some legit high-profile criminals in that pizza shop playing Street Fighter. It's insane.
That's absolutely accurate, brother.
There was
but you know the rules. You don't fuck with the kids.
You don't fuck with the kids. Even if these kids is whooping your ass.
Yeah. You just don't tell nobody.
There was a few of them that got upset. Like, now, I'm not gonna say that I was some grandmaster as a freaking 7-year-old in the arcades, but son, I got busy. There was definitely some upset drug dealers. Like,
but why? That's your job to get busy, bro. This is what you're supposed to. It's your game. I hate when like kids are supposed to be better than us. We got jobs.
Yeah, that's what it's funny, because the cycle, Fortnite, bro. Then the cycle came full circle. This was a couple years ago. There's like a real deal arcade here. So it's like they actually did an article on like the last remaining arcades in America, and this was featured. It was down the block from my last outlet, the house that when I was living.
Got it.
Yeah,
in the spot over here, right?
In the townhouse, down the block there was this. It's called Arcade Odyssey, and they are a legit arcade. Like, there's no tokens. You trade for quarters. I don't think they're still doing that, because it's better to get the tokens, like financially, you know. So, and they have like all Japanese arcades and all of that, and like, I'm in there. We used to go there. One of my coworkers from my last job, he was constantly there. So I would go with him a lot. And he was into initial D, It's like the racing, but this is like intense racing. Bunch of fucking geeks showing up with their like saved data on these like cars that you take and they like slide it in. I'm telling you, a bunch of fucking geeks racing this Japanese arcade racing game, and shit is getting heated. Like motherfuckers is about to throw down over Initial D, and I'm like, all right, kids, you know,
Yo, Cabs, not for nothing. When me and my boys went to Dave and Buster's or any arcade, Daytona USA was the one we went to all the
Daytona,
time.
yeah, hell
It
yeah,
was like if we
Yeah.
had 4 cars, no one's playing that game
yeah,
ever again that night.
100%,
Never again.
Lamborghini.
100%.
Never again.
But
Until we ran out of money.
in that arcade, they have Street Fighter Third Strike. Now, Street Fighter Third Strike is my favorite Street
Going to
Fighter
jail.
of all the time. That was when you could start parrying moves. Incredible. Street Fighter Third Strike, best of all time. So I'm running a couple, and the little ass Harry Potter one come up in here, very polite, distinguished. Yo, gentlemen. He goes, do you mind if I join? I was like, I knew it.
Fucking ringer.
He was too polite about it. All he was missing is a top hat and a little fucking,
The magnifying glass.
Yeah. Monocle, I think it's called.
Yeah.
So whatever, we go in there, and
I picture this fucking kid now with the little
Yeah.
curl, little bitch.
bro, like I'm surprised he didn't take out some tea. Like for real. Distinguished as fuck, this young gentleman. And you're very kindly, hey, yeah, put your quarter in, let's go. I knew it. And this guy proceeds with one of the worst ass whoopings I've ever gotten in a Street Fighter game. And this motherfucker's devious about it. Because every time he's like pulling off some like insane combo, he's like, yeah, something like that. And he was like, you know what? I haven't really pulled this one out in a long time. I'm like, you little fucker, bro. Like, just get the ass whooping going and let's go. I got a round on him. Not a match, not an entire set. I got a round on him. So I felt great.
Yeah.
I felt great.
Yeah.
But man, it comes full circle.
Yeah.
Comes
Nah,
full circle.
he
I hit
little
the wrong
motherfucker,
button.
cash me outside. Cash me outside, see what happened.
I'm
Yo.
like this.
Dude, when I was younger, the Nathans up in Yonkers used to have an arcade in it.
Oh yeah, this is
And
fucking
we'd go there
famous.
all the time. There was a World Boxing Championship game where you literally put your hand, like the joysticks looked like boxing gloves,
And
and you had to punch
and you're moving around, yeah.
as
Is
we
that
mocked him
empanada?
again with this motherfucker.
He tried to hide it the first bite.
Philly cheesesteak, baby.
So in the game, you had to literally like punch
Mhm.
and do all the shit. I'm playing because I've beaten that game like 6 times. Went through the whole thing, won the world title, all that shit. This dude comes up with his girl, and he's not even looking at the game. And his girl's watching me play, and she goes, "Honey, I think you could beat him." And he put his money in. And me, I don't like playing other people.
Yeah.
Normally, I walk away at this point.
I respect
But for
that.
some reason, I was like, okay,
Fuck you and
Him
your
and
girl.
dude, round 2.
We're playing for your
knocked him
heart.
out. And the girl was like, yo, as the 10 count was going, she's like, get up, get up. He's trying to shake things. I'm like, oh no, you can't get up. That was a knockout punch.
Yeah.
And just counted to 10. He walked away. She said something. They walked
That
out.
was that was a sad walk home, Cap.
Yeah.
You might have ruined that relationship, and you don't even know. You can't even
Shoot.
protect me in an arcade.
Yo, she'll know for next time. Don't open up your fucking mouth.
That shit was hilarious.
I tell you right now, the sign for me when I'm outside, the sign always says "fuck off." If you want to
Yeah.
ignore it, that's on you.
Yeah. No, it
Man.
literally does.
My man Cap was on the second rope celebrating. Nah, he don't
No.
get up from that.
Sorry, players. You and your girl gonna have to
Nah.
leave.
You get up, honey. Nah, he ain't getting up.
I think she
And
means
the
get up
news.
from that seat and leave. That's what she meant by get up.
I fucked
Get
him
up out of here.
Damn.
There was a lot of rip-offs from these like fighting Street Fighter kind of games.
Dead or
But
alive.
there was World
No, I like
Heroes,
I
was
like
about to
that
say
a lot.
World Heroes.
World Heroes, Art of Fighting, but
King of
there
Fighters.
were
Yeah.
some that were like Mortal Kombat rip-offs. So there's one for the Sega Genesis. Eternal Champions, dude.
Oh, I remember that.
Bruh. This game was horrible. The main problem with this game, the fatalities were totally random. You're not inputting moves. You're beating people in certain parts of the map, which then leads to the fatality. There was also another one called Weapon Lore. Yo, Eternal freaking Champions, dude.
Yo, there was one called Doomsday Warriors, which was horrendous.
Oh,
but
God.
it was hilarious.
The best one.
Me and my cousin Fern, we would play that shit all the time just to charge. Like, yo, this shit is terrible, son.
Yeah,
it's horrible.
Yo, the best one out of all the ripoffs, Killer Instinct.
Killer Instinct.
Yeah, there it is.
Ultra combo.
Nice.
I remember the blatant. What was the guy's name that he was literally Mike Tyson, but not
Combo.
Combo. I forget. I always forget. And then Thunderbird.
Do y'all consider
and then Jago
Taken ripoff?
Tekken?
Yeah.
Well,
Tekken,
that's a Street Fighter ripoff.
Well, I mean, that's more Virtual Fighter ripoff, I would say. Because Virtual Fighter started doing that 3D shit, and you know that came with Battle Arena Toshinden, that came with Tekken. You know,
but the funny thing, Tekken wound up being more successful than Virtual Fighters because I don't remember what after was it 2 or 3 they did?
There's 2 of them, I think.
2, right? I don't think they got to 3, did they?
Yo, Virtual Fighter was the shit. The fucking drunken old dude.
Oh yeah, hell yeah! Virtual Fighter was incredible.
Yeah, absolutely. See?
Well, fellas, I got Soul Calibur. Fellas, I could only do a little hour and a half today, so I got to jump off. I got to do some work stuff now. I do apologize, but next week I shall be on Virtual Fighter. So good. I used to get my ass kicked in this game. Jeffrey is horrible. Jeffrey is one of the worst people you can fight in a fighting game. It's so bad.
Damn, look at the graphics on this shit.
Bro,
and we used to love it.
That was revolutionary at the time.
Yeah.
A 3D fighter like that you can move around the stage and fall off the stage, that blew minds, kid.
It wasn't like a ping pong, a ball going back and forth. That's what we were used for.
That's what I do right there, loud.
And look at
my guy was the ninja.
Look at
Wow, yeah, I remember that.
El Blaze. All right, y'all boys, I gotta go. Good luck.
All right, brother.
Holla, y'all.
Take care of yourself.
Yeah, man, that shit. What's going on, Kenny? Oh man, yo, we went through a lot of Mortal Kombat stuff. But in all honesty, like we mentioned the guys for Mortal Kombat, but who had anything for Superman?
Yo, like I said, Raiden.
Yeah,
Raiden, Shao Kahn. Shao Kahn is just as fucking strong.
Raiden is literally Shazam Justin Thing. I mean, he's Shazam, Black Adam, anybody like that. You know what I mean? And if you think about it, you know, he's weak with magic, so a sorcerer like Shang Tsung would be another thing. Remember, magic. He's weak to magic. So anybody that has anything like that, like, yo, in all honesty, in DC, Zatanna should have something for Superman.
Yeah.
Magician.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Dr. Fate. There should be no competition here. But, you know, when people write him, they forget that he has weaknesses. That it's not a green rock. So anybody in any other platform, it would make so much sense. You know, and his mind has been controlled before. It's not like he has that willpower that Batman has. He's not like this amazingly gifted, you know, he doesn't meditate and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Armac could probably fuck him up. Because Armac has telekinetic shit that he
Quan Chi, a lot of people forget.
And Shinnok, they have bones from the ground.
Like if you play on the true weaknesses of Superman, a lot of people can defeat him, you know? Honestly.
Okay, so all right.
You're told. Didn't you say his weakness was electricity? With Superman?
It's magic, but in one of the cartoons I was saying, like Martian Manhunter, he kept getting electrocuted every fucking time he stood up. But that wasn't like the cartoon movies.
Well, that's probably because they had him. He was in transparent mode, and somebody You know what I mean? And he went to solid, and you know,
Yeah.
it's like the same shit has happened to Superman plenty of times. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he gets
Like shock, and
electrocuted.
all of a
Like
sudden he's
nothing.
He stuck a fork in the light socket and he's out for a week.
there you go. You know what I'm saying? But you know, that's just that's it. The way people write it and the way the pedestal everybody always has them on. I'm not saying he don't deserve it, but sometimes you got to be like, yo, everybody got to lose eventually. That's when he got killed. I was like, oh, here we go.
Yeah.
And the way he got killed, it wasn't magic. It was just straight brute force. He just got his ass handed to him.
That goes to show you the Hulk could kill Superman.
Well, yeah. Well, the thing with
Yeah,
the
he
Hulk
does,
is
catches him.
you can kill the Hulk, but with Doomsday, you can't kill him the same way, you know, twice.
He's the Predator. He adapts.
Yeah, he adapts. No, that's pretty much accurate. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So it's an interesting thing with it. You know what I mean, I was always hoping I'd see him in a movie done right, but Batman vs Superman decided to fuck that up.
Yeah.
We're talking about that.
Fucking
That was
stupid-ass movie.
100% Donatello Doomsday.
Oh yeah, he was.
I thought that was Raphael Doomsday.
No. His full name is Donatello Doomsday.
Got it.
I thought that was Last Ronin Michelangelo.
That you know what happened is Zack Snyder was
Yeah,
like,
man.
shit, I need a
Yeah, you fucked
character
that up.
design. And
I
Michael
just
Bay
gave
was like,
Donatello credit last episode, and
Yeah.
you just destroyed that.
well, I mean, he didn't have his tech. That's why, you know.
That was Razor
Oh,
without his spikes.
it's funny because now it's funny now that you say it, I can see it. I can definitely see it.
Yo, I wouldn't be surprised if Zack Snyder was like, shit, I need a VX effect shot for Doomsday. And Michael Bay was like, hey, I have this unused fucking turtle one for my movies. Just reskin it. And fucking there you go.
It's true.
I was about to say, yo, Lay, you staring a hole in Cap right now.
No.
But you
I saw the
froze.
thing come down. I was like, oh damn it. No.
I was like, oh, he didn't appreciate that one, Cap.
Yeah. I was like, oh,
No.
How dare you?
I'd tell you real quick, but no, something like that. I mean, that was
dude, that look, I was about to go run and lock my door and be like, oh shit, I gotta keep my he's coming.
if I have the backpack on there might be a problem.
Cap over here, like, remember, Lay, I live with show.
I've gotten the right email. I'm like, I'm doing the wick. I'm like, let me go.
What's going on, Blue Cheese?
Blue cheese. What's up, bro?
But
Yeah,
yeah, man. It's funny.
I
'cause I
know.
remember
Yeah.
playing Mortal Kombat the first time, and no, not the first time when I was able to play with Reptile and realizing that like, yo, Krabs is right. If you do the acid spit, if you time, which again like the harpoon, you time it correctly, just like the slide. All the ninjas had the best cheese. Them and Cabal had the best cheese of all. You know what I mean?
Running
You
back
just
and
like,
forth.
yeah, you just saw some like, but nobody had the perfect cheese was Sub-Zero. Between the ice on the floor and then the sliding kick, I hated that. I so hated that. You're like, yo, my man, come on, son. I almost fought one dude because of that. I'm like, yo, bro, come on, man.
Yo,
You know,
most people don't know this
come on,
though.
bro, don't do that.
If you fireball, I think we call it, if you fireball twice in a row and hit him while he's already frozen, you freeze yourself.
Yes.
Yeah, I hated that shit because
Yeah,
I would
you're
always
also
do
like,
the move.
Wait, that doesn't make any
and it would
sense.
come
I just threw fire at you. What? Wait, go back. Yeah. I remember the move I hated, but it was really effective was Reptile's like whatever that ball was when he did that.
Oh yeah,
the
It
little
was great, but it left you so vulnerable to get your ass handed to you. Once you did it, you're like, yo, it better land it because if it doesn't, I'm getting comboed hard.
yeah. You just jump over that shit and you're like, God damn it.
Yep. You just awesome like you see the flying kick coming, and then after that, if it's Sub-Zero, sweep, and you just like, I'm gonna murder this dude after this game is over. After he murders me, I'm gonna murder him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I just remember the blood was a fun part, but I remember just that game, like, wow, why am I still here? I'm like $6 in. I should be home.
Yeah, because that's like a week's worth of money that you just spent there.
Absolutely.
I remember
what I'm
the
saying?
first time I learned that there was an actual story.
Yo.
Because I thought it was like Street Fighter. It's like, oh, these guys just showed up for a fight. All right, let's fucking play.
Yeah.
And then there was a story. I was like, oh, this is a point to this.
The funny thing is, I thought the same thing about Street Fighter until I realized, wait, I just don't play people. If no one's here, I can play by myself, and it moves along. That's crazy.
Yo, funny thing, I know almost the entire story of Mortal Kombat. I have no clue what the fuck Street Fighter is about.
Yo, there's videos about Street Fighter.
Yeah,
and like,
yeah. Although, I mean, it's pretty. It's like the whole thing. Have you ever seen the Street Fighter 2, the animated movie? The Japanese one that they had in English.
Yeah,
It's pretty much that. The whole story really revolves around Guile and then Bison, and they're trying to get the best fighters in the world to make them assassins. It's really not that difficult. You know what I'm saying? And it just happens that Ryu's the one, and then they're like, we can't get Ryu. Let's get the second best one, which is Ken.
Or Dan, depending on.
I always loved how Ryu and what's his name in Mortal Kombat? Bruce Lee.
Liu Kang?
No. Kang. There you go. I call him Bruce Lee because he looked like Bruce Lee. But Liu Kang and Ryu are the best characters in the story. They're the best fighters. But when you use them in the game, they suck.
Yo,
like ridiculously
If you know how
bad.
to
They
play with
suck.
Ryu, they don't.
Well, I don't know how to play. I don't know. I don't play fighting games that often.
Right.
So for me, I'm like, all right, this is supposed to be the best. I'm trying to do shit. I'm getting my ass kicked. Like, fuck it. I'm gonna be fucking Edward Honda, and I fuck you up.
Yo,
I'm gonna be Scorpion and fuck up the Kung Lao and shit.
Liu Kang. Dude,
Like,
all you need to do with Liu Kang, low fireball, high fireball, bicycle kick.
Yeah.
Well, here's a fun fact about
I can barely get a Duke in a low fireball, high fireball bicycle.
The original Kane in the game. Fun fact is, if you ever watched WWC Masters, the guy that played Superstar, was the guy that played him, Hong Sung Pak.
Yeah, and
he was also in Drunken Master 2 with Jackie Chan. He was legitimately a superstar in Hong Kong.
And also the Red Dragon, Chris Castamaster, was Scorpion in the 1995 movie and the 2000. Oh, not the 2000.
And in the show. And in the TV show, Mortal Kombat Conquest, and the guy that Liu Kang fights in the 95 movie, Hakeem Austin, is the Machine. Yep. Like I said, if you watch
the black guy, right?
Yep.
If you watch WMAC Masters, you'll look at a lot of people and go, I know that guy.
Mortal Kombat.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, because they were actual martial artists, then you know what I'm saying? There it is.
Yeah. It's crazy how back in the day how much martial arts was in our movies.
Oh yeah.
And like real martial arts and shit. Nowadays it's Vin Diesel's a fucking martial artist.
No,
you just fucking throw somebody through a wall and throw a kick. Yeah,
it's funny because I remember I've looked up Benny the Jet Rodriguez, right? Because he was in Wheels on Meals, which I love that. To this day, I can watch that fight scene and absolutely love it with him and Jackie. And here's a fun fact. I remember at one point Jackie hit him and he was like, yo, you do that shit again, ain't gonna be no movie. All right. I want you to understand something. I win fights. I destroy people. Just throwing it out there for you. But there's a great thing where I looked it up and I was like, oh, okay, so he's legit. Benny the no, not Rodriguez. I forgot the last name, but Benny the Jet. I remember I was like, oh, okay, he's legit. Then Don the Dragon Wilson did his thing, Cynthia Rockhart, and all these Ken Norton too. You know what I mean? Right. I remember Ken Norton. My favorite. I've always wanted to do this in a fight scene. Is he hits somebody, goes, painful, isn't it? Now I used to love that line, man. It was one of my favorite lines. Like, painful, isn't it?
Yeah. Was that the movie where he fought the white guy at the end and they went like different rounds and like they had the little gloves on? They did like kickboxing and then they did regular karate.
That gentleman, it's funny. He just recently passed away, man. That's something Allen. I forgot his name, man. I think the movie you're thinking about is Gorgeous, where he's in white and the other guy's in black.
Yes.
Yeah, that's Gorgeous. That's another great fighting movie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but a lot of like Remember, Big Trouble in Little China also led to Mortal Kombat. That's how Raiden came to be. You know what I mean? And I remember
Yeah.
I love American Ninja 2. They're both the makers. That's why they got so many ninjas in there. So the 80s led to Mortal Kombat pretty much.
Pretty much shit.
I don't care what anybody says. The greatest fighting game ever made.
Which one?
Mortal Kombat.
I don't know. I like Dead or Alive. Which one we had? Dead or Alive 3?
I think we had the first 3, yeah, and the beach one.
Yeah. For some reason, that one in Virtual Fighters, that stage where you could knock them off into the sand.
Yeah.
Because there was no bullshit there. It was you had to fight me with punches and kicks. There's no get over here, no speedball, no spitting acid at me, no lake trips. Nah, we out here, we doing our thing. Come here, boy. Whop, whop. What's good? Let's get the jab in this motherfucker. You know, maybe I get a little switchblade, cut you in your knee or something. You know what I'm saying? But I like that. Like you can ask Cap, like those fighting games like Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, I'm playing, but I'm not big on that.
Mm-hmm.
But when the UFC came out with THQ, those 3, ask them. I was on there all day, just fighting.
Fight Night.
The boxing game. Dude, I'm like 40. I'm like 0-46 against Bernard Hopkins, and I'm Roy Jones Jr. Still to this day, I'm trying to beat Bernard Hopkins as Roy Jones Jr. in that fucking game. And that's for the original, for the Xbox 360. Yeah. That game, I have it on this Xbox. I'm trying to beat him. I can't do it. I don't know how. Always the 6th round, he knocks me out. He'll never punch me. The 6th round, he knocks me out. I'm like, yo, that's bullshit. I'm Roy Jones, baby.
Go on stream, bro.
What?
I said, go on stream. I want to see you play that.
I tried. Ain't nobody want to watch it. When I first got it, I was doing that shit.
Oh man, that's hilarious! Yeah.
Any of y'all passed Mike Tyson Punch Out?
Absolutely.
Like once when it originally came out.
Yeah.
We had to move to the side. I was like, this ain't fucking fighting.
Nah, that was dope. Figuring it out was dope. We didn't have the internet back then.
It was fun the first like maybe 3 fights, and then you just like, this is annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You literally go, yeah, I want to go play something else real quick. I remember going first time I went to a full arcade, Time Cruisers. You couldn't get it off that game. The fact that the gun actually caught back, that was the worst mistake I ever did when I went to a game. I saw that and I was like, oh, it does?
Time Crisis?
Oh my god, man! It was.
Oh, in the arcade?
Yeah, it was. And then you put the paddle down to shield yourself. I remember I was playing it, and 6 different people were second player, and I was still on it, and I finished it alone. Yo, first setting, I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna do this, son." It cost me, but it was completely worth it, though.
The original House of the Dead.
Oh yeah, that one too.
Dude,
yeah,
I was so hyped when the movie was coming out. I was like, "Yo, this movie's gonna be fucking amazing," because I know the
Psych.
Yeah, you know what's funny? That is a perfect thing for that show because that movie was ass. Somebody did not see the game. Somebody clearly said, "Oh, we're gonna make my own. I'm gonna do my own thing." So no detectives. No, we're not gonna do it. Like, okay, cool. I see.
Mila Jovovich.
Yeah. No, that's Resident Evil. That's something else.
Nah, I know. She seems to be in everything.
Yeah, because remember the guy directing it was her husband, and he decided I'm gonna do till 6, and everybody was like, we're good at 1. Let's not get past that. But they kept giving him money.
Hey, you want to
see? When I first saw the Rambo game at Dave & Buster's, the second biggest mistake ever.
You know what game?
Mistake of the life.
You know what game you can't get me off of? And there was one game. We went to Barcade, me and Krills. It was somebody's birthday, so we went there. And me, Krills, and his sister played the X-Men game.
Oh yeah,
we beat the entire game in one city.
The one with the 4 players. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Absolutely.
And and the thing is, like, we like, damn, I got no more quarters. No, take mine. Go ahead.
Yep.
We gotta finish.
I remember putting them. I remember putting them on the game itself. So you're on some. Just grab it, son. Don't worry about that. We're almost there. We're getting to Magneto. Let's do this.
That's it.
Yeah,
this might come as a shock, but in Dave and Buster's, the game I always gravitate to, the trivia game.
Not really. I can't say
not
that.
A shock.
No, that was sarcastic.
And I wish the Alien game's gun wasn't mounted.
Yeah.
You know, I only like that mounted gun for the Terminator game back in the days, Terminator 2. That I got no problem with. Yeah. But the fact that the Alien won, and I'm like, yo, the way they move, it's designed for you to never win that game. Because they're up here and you're like, it's just not gonna work. And you're gonna cut me off my ring. You know what I mean?
Like they know I can't move up there. What the fuck?
I was like, yo, in the movie, they be on some. You cutting me off right here, man. I can't shoot that thing.
Yo, how dope would that be? You go into one of those shooting things and it's the whole screen, and you gotta go behind you and
you do the Hicks in the movie. My man Hicks was awesome. I don't know how he got no acid on him, but whatever, whatever works. You know what I'm saying?
It's centrifugal force.
Yeah, that funniest thing. Playing the shooting game when I was younger, like everybody, just holding the thing, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I come back from the military. There's a shooting game with like a rifle or like an AR type shit. I pick it up. I'm holding it down. I'm holding body positions. I'm getting like real, like tactical fucking.
Real technical with it. I remember the day my pops taught me how to shoot, right? Like how to properly shoot a weapon. I was 12. It was really illegal. And all of a sudden I go to play Lethal Enforcer. And I'm like, you're awesome. And everybody's looking at me like, you have to point at the screen and shoot. I go, yeah, I know. I understand that. I get it. And the same thing when I played the Rambo game, I was on somebody was like, yo, what are you doing? I was like, well, we're not playing right now.
You only point a gun when you're using it.
A reflex thing. The same thing with Cap. That reflex thing. You're like, this is how we're supposed to hold it. Weird. You're just just.
If you're gonna point a gun at somebody, you gotta be prepared to shoot. I'm not shooting no one, so I'm gonna point it down.
I did play the game once, like in the 80s, on some hold it down here, no aim, spray everywhere, like ammo is not expensive. I played like that. I go, it didn't work. It sucked.
I ain't got time to bleed.
Yeah, well, with that gun, you can do that. With a Gatling gun, you can do that all day. But
Dude, I had one guy look at me weird, and first time I came back and we went to Dave and Buster's because playing, I forget what shooting game it was, but I was squared up, and when it stopped, I went like this, just hold it like this, downrange. You're not in a posture of anything, but you can still move if you have to. And he's looking at me, and he's like, "Are you a cop?" I'm like, "No." Game comes on, bap, 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 bap. He's like, "What are you doing?" I was like,
none of your fucking business,
bro. What the fuck? It didn't dawn on me because I know what I am, and it didn't dawn on me what he was trying to get at. And I'm like, why are we talking right now?
Yeah, leave me alone.
I don't remember. I don't remember of anything. Yo, this Matt Games in here. Go play another game. Go away.
Yeah, fuck you watching me for, perv?
That's what I'm saying. Yo, this Matt Games. You see
who the fuck are you?
Yo, funny story you can ask Toad said the last time we went bowling, I had a wrestling shirt on. Went to go get my shoes. Or not, I had my own shoes. Went to go get something. Came back. First thing I tell the group was like, yo, remind me never to wear this shirt out in public ever again. This dude just stopped me and started talking about wrestling. I'm like, I don't care, bro.
I don't even like this.
Yeah, that's what you got. You kind of it's good to have a face like mine where everybody's like,
nah.
Somebody's really wasted. That rarely happens. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a beautiful thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Just walk up on some.
Yo,
that's why he's talking to me. He's drunk.
The last time I ever wore my Seth Rollins shirt, this was when Seth Rollins was with Triple H and them. When he bought in. These kids came up to me and these kids came up to me in the movie theaters like, yo, you watch wrestling? And I was like, yeah. And I looked at them as if to go, are you gonna follow up that question, or was that the only one you got? I'm like, yeah. All right, have a good day. And I just boogied. I was like, I don't know what else to say. Yes, I watch wrestling.
Rocking the rain shirt, the head of the table, a girl literally goes, what does that mean? I was like,
I'm the boss.
It means here's my number.
No. I was like, that means you ever seen any kind of movie where the guy's at the head of the table? Yeah. He's the boss. He's the leader. He's the guy. He's the top dog. She was like that. Oh, that's clever. I was like, wow.
It must have not been that clever if you couldn't catch
like,
it.
wait, can I ask you a question? Have you been? She goes, no, I just got here. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna move now.
Yeah.
I literally went 3 seats down. I was like, wow. And then I know the bartender. He's like, yo, what happened? I was like, explain it. He goes, nah, you're joking. I was like, ask her.
You
Comes
stay
back
over
and
there.
goes, he looks right at me. And goes, wow.
You just hear the Law and Order SVU sound.
You can't believe it. You're like, I didn't think people like that were real. Oh, they're real. Every idiot's based on somebody.
Yeah.
That shit happened. I was like, are you serious right now? Like, you gotta be shitting me, right?
Yo, you know what's crazy? I'm at Comic-Con. You could ask Cap. I got this.
Is he coming to ask me?
Thank God he's gone.
So I got this ring on.
Oh,
it's
nice.
the Blue Lantern ring. And some dude comes up to me and does this. So I give him. I'm like, yeah, boom. He goes, no, I'm showing you my ring. I said, motherfucker, I'm not looking at your hand. Like, I don't know where you're from, but when you go to give somebody, it's like, what's good, my nigga? We all online. What's going on? Hey, welcome to the line. He's like, I'm showing you my ring. I was like, I don't want to see your fucking ring. Who gives a shit about your ring, you cocksucker?
Yo, can you see why we never really relate?
He's just walking around showing your fucking rings to everybody.
It's like, why are you showing? I don't give a shit. we got the same ring. Go kiss my ass.
Put your hand down.
Yeah, fucking cocksucker. Ruining my goddamn weekend with that shit.
My man slapped his fucking hand. Get the fuck out of here. Who gives a fuck? I got my own ring. So, was it the same as your shit? No? Was it like a
I don't know.
green
To be honest with you, he said that, and I never looked at his hand.
He had the green one. The green one.
Because he went like this. So I gave him the pound. He's like, no, I'm showing you my ring. I said, for what? And I never looked at his hand.
Get the fuck out of here.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck.
The ones who are the green ones are the real comic fans.
Get the fuck out of here.
They know the rest of the spectrum.
Yeah. Yo, you know what? Kenny said that he was in London wearing a Bullet Club shirt, and the guy gave him the Too Sweet. I have the WCW shirt with the NWO spray paint on it, and some dude while I'm walking home from the bus did this shit, and I just did and his boys was like, "What the fuck is that?" I was like, "Don't worry about it." And this kept it was like, if you don't know what this is, don't ask.
You're not privileged to it. Yeah, I got one of those wearing the battle shirt on one of my walks. Dude looked at me and he goes, I was like, literally like across the street. I'm like, see you, bro.
No.
I appreciate that. You're like, he's from deep. He's
There's
like,
another one.
You get it. You get it. My man. You know what I'm saying?
It's the Vec.
You for life. You know what I'm saying? Once you NWO.
You know what I mean? And but I mean, we're gonna say it probably Thursday, but recipe to Scott Hall, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Sweet and turn that whole thing into a movement, man. I'm sure all kinds of fucked up about it, but we'll do that Thursday. You know what I mean?
Word. I mean, it's crazy.
Absolutely, man. Yeah.
Hey, yo.
You didn't mean to bring down the note, but I'm just saying.
No. Yeah. Shit.
To transition to something else. Anybody see the Miss Marvel trailer?
I was completely confused. I don't know what I saw.
I didn't watch it yet. So go ahead.
I don't know what I saw. I'm confused with the powers. I'm confused. I was like, wait, I've read the comics. I know her power set. What am I missing?
So they could, from what I've gathered, they completely changed the power set to be more in line with the other Captain Marvels.
Absolutely correct. Yes.
And on top of the fact, because they can't use the Inhuman thing.
Ah, okay. That makes sense. No, that makes sense.
I have to see how they implement it, because her powers of going interdimensionally to get more mass from other fucking versions of herself could be cool if that's the quantum band, and then she's going in the quantum realm and grabbing other shit. That could be cool.
Yeah. I remember when I saw them, I was like, I know what those are. I know what those are, clearly. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
my main concern, and this is cool. This is good. You know, I'm not. It's not a. I shouldn't say concern, but
It's a gripe, maybe.
it's not a gripe. It's
Like
this
an issue?
looks. This looks like it's made for teenage girls.
Oh, absolutely.
Like it doesn't look like it's made for us. Like this
Yeah.
isn't the Marvel show we're supposed to be watching.
Mm-hmm. That when I saw the trailer, that's the first thing I got from it. I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, so you're telling me not to watch this show?
Yeah.
That's what you're telling me."
Like I stopped watching Runaways because I was like, this is not targeted to me at all.
Yeah, I remember I tried to watch Cloak and Dagger, and I was like,
I got the first season, and then the second season, I was like, yo, I don't.
I remember I got 3 episodes, and I was like, no.
Runaways was because there was nothing else to watch, but it was that one too. It got ridiculous.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You just go, nope. And then I saw
This-
the Obi-Wan Kenobi teaser.
Yo, that was everything.
That showed a lot, and I was like, I see what you guys are doing, and I'm hoping and I'm praying for a Vader spinoff if they do it right. If they don't Book of Boba Fett us, if they Mandalorian us.
Yo, you know what's
mean?
crazy, man? I fell into a bunch of rabbit holes getting into the lore of Star Wars, and
Mhm.
you know, and there's so many stories of Vader that you could tell, and you could have like 4 or 5 seasons of just Vader. It's fucking crazy.
Absolutely. And apparently, this is the most powerful Vader you're gonna see today. That's what I need. I need a powerful Luke, spin-off Luke as well, and a powerful Vader. Give me those two.
From what I heard, that there's supposed to be animated Star Wars show, and they said that might be about Luke Skywalker, the
That's
animated show.
Get Sebastian Thing in there get Winter Soldier in there. Let's stop playing this game.
Yeah,
I was just about to ask you.
Saying this for years. Let's stop playing this game. Get him in there. He's young enough, and then he can just go from one of your shows to the other. This dude can do this.
that's it.
He's young. And then give me Vader looking for Luke and everybody responsible. Follow that comic, and it's perfect. I want to see him eradicate 300 soldiers by himself.
Yeah, I'm gonna be right back. But I can hear you.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, son. I saw the trailer. I was like, okay. And I want to see Vader disrespect Inquisitors because I know he doesn't like.
Yeah.
He doesn't like him at all.
I'm one of the, from all the videos I've seen, I'm one of the millions of nerds that as soon as Duel of the Fates started, I was like, I was so hyped because of that.
When I saw that, I was like, you sons of bitches, you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. And the same thing when I saw the 2 lightsabers, I was like, oh, there's 2 of them. How does he do that?
And he's got the blade. They spin.
Like,
I'm like,
Yep. You know what I'm saying? And when I see him looking at a young Luke, I go, oh, true to form. You know what I'm saying? True to form.
So I read that there's a theory that Luke might. So you see him in different planets, or at least on one different planet. That he might be like, all right, Luke is good for now, but the Inquisitors are looking for other people, and one of them might be Leia.
Oh,
because they have to establish a connection with him and Leia.
Mm-hmm.
Because in the New Hope, she's help us, Obi-Wan. You're our only hope.
Mm-hmm.
Like she clearly knows who he is.
Absolutely, yeah. That could make sense. You know what I mean? Yeah, because Inquisitors they hunt down Jedi, so that can make perfect sense. Yeah, absolutely. I can definitely see that because you definitely see he goes to other planets, so it could be a thing of all right. At least I know Luke is safe here because nobody will look for anybody Tatooine. Nobody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta say it correctly. Tatooine.
I apologize. Thank you. And it's funny, the guy that played the father before is in it too, so that's dope. He's in Warrior. Yeah, I forget the guy's name, but he's a good actor. He's a really good actor, man.
Oh shit. Yeah. I had his name all day. I knew what his name is. And now all of a sudden when you put me on the spot, I'm like, yep.
You know what I'm saying? It happens all the time. You're literally gonna go, we're gonna cut this off and you're gonna go, shit, there it is.
Yeah.
Shit happens to me all the time. Never fails.
No, I'm fucking looking it up now because I'm not gonna.
Yeah, man. It's definitely when I saw it, I was like,
I'm hoping that I can get it before it pops up. But
Yeah,
Joel Edgerton.
I was not guessing that. You know what I'm saying? And then I was trying to avoid that Moon Knight trailer, but I was literally like doing some work and I turn and I'm already into it. I'm like, oh, shit, I don't want to see this. But I'm not gonna lie to you. Him in Mr. Moon Knight, Mr. Knight, is my favorite costume. With the mask and
Wait, they show it in the second trailer?
They show him in the, like him. I think he's hitting somebody with some clubs or something like that. With like some batons.
I didn't want to watch the second trailer because
I'm telling you,
the first one.
I literally turned to it and I see him in the Mr. Knight thing and it looks. I mean, when you talk about ripped from the comics, it's perfect. I love the Moon Knight suit, but that I was like, okay.
The only other costume I've ever seen that was ripped straight from the comics is Sam's Captain America suit.
Yeah, absolutely. It's literally not too bright without. I don't know why they can't protect his head because that's a flaw. But no, yeah. Oh, you know what's funny? I can't even lie to you. Bucky's is pretty good because in the comics it's not really. They don't really describe it that well. You know what I mean?
But I mean, I prefer the domino mask over that shitty
head.
The face,
yeah, but I mean,
let me guess
in a real tactical sense, you can't see a lot of that when you do that. Like if he just has a Robin mask, I'm gonna go, that's clearly Bucky. Nobody has that hairstyle.
Yeah, but only one person on the planet knows what Bucky looks like by that time. So
this is true. Yeah, I mean, but yeah. And the Hawkeye in the show, he had from what that comic was based on. That's exactly the same gear he's rocking. I remember like Cabs, I've read that comic and I was like, holy shit, they really did it. I mean, Hawkeye has a simple suit, but and Kate Bishop as well.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Kate Bishop as well. Right? But after that, I'm telling you, you got to see that Moon Knight suit. You just go, that's perfect. As Mr. I was like, that's perfect, man. And for Moon Knight, that's one of my favorite things because he's literally in the white suit, and then during another panel, he's covered in blood in a white suit. He's up to. That's what I do. See?
It matches his eyes.
Can't wait for that. It should be fun.
Yeah, that comes up at the end of the month, right?
Yep. March 30th, I believe, right?
Yep. Literally.
When does Miss Marvel come out?
June 5th, I think.
And that's a TV show?
Yeah, it's a Disney Plus show.
Okay.
Or as the people online have been saying, it's a Disney Channel show.
Disney XD.
And when does Obi-Wan come out?
May something.
May, yeah. I'm expecting a trailer May 4th.
May the 4th.
That was a teaser. The one they gave me out was a teaser. May 4th. I'm expecting a trailer.
No, this is we know Obi-Wan's coming, right? Drop another one sooner than that. May 4th, gotta be Ahsoka Tano.
That's true. I forgot all about Ahsoka Tano real quick.
Yeah, people are talking about that Inquisitor from the teaser that his head is round, but the Inquisitor in the cartoon had a thinner head.
They fucking did a design of a character that is not logical in real fucking life. And unless you're gonna CG this motherfucker's head, they use practical effects. His actual head, they just put makeup on it. Get the fuck over it. It's the Grand Inquisitor. We all knew who it was when we looked at it.
Yeah, like I was watching somebody's podcast and they were complaining about it. I was like, yo, listen, man. That is the most bullshit thing ever. You're getting him, all right? We got Cad Bane. Yo, appreciate what we're getting. Don't be that person.
People were complaining about Cat Bane's eyes or some shit.
No, the color in his eyes. I was like, yo, he's in a show. Shut up and take the win. Yeah. It's a win. It's a win. The Inquisitors are on a show. It's a win.
It's not like they put a Rastafarian out there and said, oh, that's Cat Bane.
They got Jar Jar Binks in that motherfucker. The
Inquisitor isn't yellow, right? And his eyes are burgundy, and he's in a bright pink suit. My man, that's close enough. Stop.
Yeah. Dude, the other guy, the guy with like the tricorder fucking hat, that dude's supposed to be taller, supposed to be fucking bigger.
Yep.
We gotta get that guy out of there. This fucking cancel the whole show. They don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Obi-Wan's beard isn't as thick as you want it to be. What? Really? That's your thing? Like somebody will say that. And you go, this is why people don't do things for people. You know what I'm saying?
Darth Vader isn't Darth enough.
That's why. That's why, like I've said, I think last week or the week before that, fandom is stupid, and I will never join fandom.
No, I completely agree. I'm saying it's like, yo, you can't be happy with just like, yo, you're getting this.
Yeah.
You asked for it. After The Mandalorian, that people asked for a lot of shows. You're getting it. Shut up. And remember, and this is a limited series too.
Yeah.
This is this, and that's it. No part 2, no second season, none of that. You're just getting this. Say thank you and shut up and move on.
Yeah, because part 2 to Obi-Wan Kenobi is A New Hope.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. It's literally that. Death.
Yep.
That's how it goes. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you, if you strike me down now, I'll become stronger than you ever thought imaginable.
Tarv said, I'll take that bet. He didn't even hesitate. He goes, cool.
He's like, as long as you're dead, wow.
Well,
Doesn't
listen.
matter. Go ahead, be strong over there.
Listen, if you're gonna offer it, I'm gonna take it, bro. I'm gonna kill
Dude,
you.
what's funny is if you really think about it. So Obi-Wan became a Force ghost. Ooh.
It doesn't help.
Like, he did
Yoda's the
nothing.
only one that did anything as a Force ghost, and he just burned down the tree. He just said, "Fuck it, you ain't got the balls, Luke."
No.
All right, now it's burning.
You
Let's
know
see what happens.
You know, what's
Let's see
funny?
what happens.
Watching that the first time, I was like, "Oh, Yoda used lightning and blah blah blah." And then as you were watching it, I'm seeing that scene again. Of course, this motherfucker is like, "Nah, we could burn this shit." Ray's got all the books already. He knows it's empty.
Yeah,
Like, what the? Like, why wouldn't you just tell him? See, yo, that's that whole shit. You
But
keep lying to this motherfucker. Why do you think he's like this?
because the thing is, he got to learn for himself that you can't be impulsive. Like, you can't make a decision and go back on it, or you can't be like so quick to just be like, "Well, this didn't work. Fuck it, let's learn, motherfucker." Like, you're gonna regret this decision to burn down the shit because you think the books are in there. So next time you make a decision this hasteful, you might think twice. And after the 80th time Yoda got to teach him this lesson, he should just tell him like, "Nah, niggas, don't do it. Don't do." Apparently, you're not learning. Don't do it. You're gonna get your hand cut off by Vader. Don't do it,
Dude. That's what not to get on a fucking rant about this, but that's one of the things that pissed me off in the movie.
Oh, Star Wars got him. Yes, frozen.
You win. Perfect.
There you go. You're back.
There we go.
You can speak now.
Oh,
Oh no, he said, "Fuck it, I'm out." He's like, "Show's frozen, I'm out."
no, show needs to be frozen.
Yeah, he does need to be frozen. All right, you back, Cap.
Did you hear any of that?
You said this is what pisses.
Oh,
You look like Breakfast Club on some.
yeah. So what happened was, this is what I was saying. You can't have Luke turn around and go, "It's time for the Jedi to end," and then hesitate when ending the fucking Jedi.
Yeah, that's the way. I don't want to say it, but I agree. Like, so now he can make a decision. Remember why he could take his father's, helmet off and murk him like this? But you'll die. Do it. Cool. Pops is dead. What's up? Yo, you just made that choice mad fast, son.
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
And Cap's frozen again.
Yeah, not even moving the story along, just straight up. Smirk him.
Yo, is your computer overheating again, Cap?
Yeah. It should have. Yeah, I gotta get off now. I came in here because it's just cooler, but
you get on after not being on, and then you start eating.
Yeah, right.
Break.
I guess I gotta go.
Well, I mean, you always come in here.
Yeah. I mean, there is room apparently. We've seen it the other day. You know, we're watching that movie that Show didn't enjoy.
Yeah. All right, give me a second.
With John Leguizamo.
Yeah.
I remember I said that to somebody, and they were like, "Who? John Leguizamo? You didn't remember him from the past and all that?" They were like, "John Leguizamo?" I was like, "Yo, somebody told me his name is Leguizamo." So
Yeah.
he
The
goes,
show knows.
He goes, "What idiot said that?" I was like, "I don't know."
Show knows his Zamos.
His show knows his Zamos.
Yeah.
I gotta use that. He knows his Zamos. It's like saying you know your birds. You know your birds, right? This bird is this. I know my Zamos.
Yeah, you know.
Oh my God.
Your Larry birds, your Lewis birds. Your...
Oh man, that's good. I gotta remember that one.
You muted, Show.
I said Big Bird.
Yeah, all that.
Yeah. You know any more Zamos?
Show, are you cutting out your camera to take a bite out of your sandwich?
No. I usually cut out my camera to scratch my head. Fucking head is itchy.
He got a big head. He don't want to take all over the camera.
Word. I don't need to see all that. I have my big ass forehead.
Now, would you see that on your Instagram post?
True.
Yep.
It has comical values. I ain't doing it for free. No.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
Oh,
I forgot what I was watching, and I was like, damn, I remember when I thought this was probably the best fighting movie I've ever seen. Oh, Lionheart. Yeah, I was like, this is what Street Fighter's gonna be like. Who knew, to my surprise, that Van Damme would be Guile? I was like, wait, what?
Oh no, we watching Lionheart here. I've never seen that.
You never seen Lionheart? Oh, what am I saying? I need to stop being shocked at this shit. I seriously need to stop being shocked when you say stuff like that. I've never seen Lionheart.
Yeah, I learned.
I do the CM Punk.
Merv?
I learned real quick not to be shocked by anything.
Oh my God, I gotta stop. I'm like,
that's right. Back in the days, I wasn't watching that many movies.
I think Show just fucking started watching TV.
Yeah.
And what the hell were you doing?
Hey, who the fuck is that next to you, Toe? They taking up your shine, beat.
My ass.
He said, my ass. You can't have the rest of the day off, man. We going till 2 today.
What? That's on Fridays, man. That's on Fridays.
He said, fuck out of here.
You do that on Fridays, brother. Remember, today's a work day. Work week, baby.
Toe is off, so Toe's going to go. Toe's going to 2 by himself.
Fuck you. It's a sleep day for me.
How weird would that be?
We're all alone.
Hey, everybody.
It's just me.
Talking about right now.
Mm-hmm.
I've done that every fucking Friday for the first hour and a half.
Hey, I wasn't an hour and a half late. Never. You're lying.
So how long was Kenny on? Play on the show on Friday.
It's funny when Show says shit like that, and you could just go back and watch an episode.
Word.
I was never an hour and a half late. I was an hour and 29 minutes.
Exactly. I want to see my time
change
card.
Your name from Mr. Show Enough to Mr. Show Up.
There you
Mr.
go.
Never Show.
You know what I'm saying?
Mr. Don't Show.
I'm done. You really said I was never late. I'm like, really?
What?
I can go back and play enough episodes.
Let me see my time
My
card.
favorite thing is you rat bastard. You literally came in, bro, and started eating. You rat bastard. Holy shit! The brass on you, son. He comes in late and goes,
The thing is, I don't want to eat before I get on because then that's gonna be another 30 minutes. So I'm like, I'll eat on and I'll be earlier than if I would sit down at the table, eat.
You can't eat 30 minutes prior to the show starting?
No, because I'm usually not home. That's the time where I'm coming home with my food. I run in with my food, straight to the basement, turn on computer, put a fucking shirt on, and fall half asleep. I don't even know what I'm wearing. Just
put a hat on.
He grabs his shorts. He goes, put my socks on. You know how I do.
Oh man. So yeah, I usually come down with the food, hungry, starving as fuck. I'm like, I'm gonna eat down there. I ain't gonna sit out.
You know what I'm saying? I put on my scarf.
Yeah, nice scarf.
Yeah. Put on my drawers.
My drawers.
First of all, can I ask you a question? I got to. Is that a silk robe?
Oh, Versace. No, I bought this on Amazon. I doubt it.
Wearing his fucking silk underwear.
Your black silk underwear. You of all people should know. I never wear black silk underwear. Take your silk underwear and go back to Disneyland. Like, why Disneyland? But he's right though.
And the crazy shit is the next line.
World, right?
Yeah, the next line right after I don't wear silk underwear, and then you can't say the word anymore.
Yeah. You can't say that word anymore. Yeah,
like Sagat from Street Fighter.
Like Sagat, yeah. Like Sagat. Even though it's like that's my second favorite, second favorite Street Fighter character. Killing you up with more times, but yeah.
You look like
better
Sagat.
watch House Party 2. House Party 2 is amazing.
Word.
Me and my cousin Fern, we would watch that like every other weekend, bro. So fun.
Oh shit! Have you seen House Party 2 show?
Most likely, I have. I don't remember it.
Yes or no?
No, he doesn't.
I'll probably all the.
You know who's in House Party 2?
Yeah, Kid. Is it Kid and Play?
Okay. What gave it away? House Party 1 or just the fact that we said that? Who else is in it? Somebody really famous.
Busta Rhymes should be in it. Is Busta
Absolutely
Rhymes?
Not. Try again. You get one more guess.
A guy from Cool Running.
It's like 17 guys.
I was about to say there's a lot of
8 guys.
Yeah, a guy from.
If you say
Cool
John
Running.
Candy, I will kill you.
Nah, the funny Jamaican dude with the teeth.
Sanka?
The funny Jamaican dude.
Sanka.
Oh, you
Hey, Sanka, you dead? Yeah, man.
No, it's Martin Lawrence, bro.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he's in both.
I remember.
He's Bilal. He's a DJ.
DJ.
It's the DJ. He's the producer.
Yo, Lay, have you seen the gift that the Flocka got me for my birthday?
No, I did not.
Oh, you could do it again?
Nah, all the butterflies are out. So this she sends me this box, and it pops open. It was full with candy and wound up butterflies, and the butterflies are shooting at me, and I see one flying. I'm like, fuck, like yo, I don't like any insects in my shit. And I did oh shit, they're shooting at me. Yo, dude, they went all over the PC, and it's just like it has pictures and shit.
My boy freaked out.
Yeah, so it's pretty dope.
Oh, that's nice. I didn't see the knucklehead pictures.
No, yeah, I think she got them all from Instagram.
Oh,
yeah, she got us this coffee maker Ninja.
Oh, nice
housewarming gift. It's fucking great, bro. It's really great.
I saw that
the cappuccino thing, but we just like black coffee, so that shit don't work.
No, yeah. When I was at your place for the Super Bowl party,
yeah,
I was like, "Oh, you fancy now?"
I mean, listen. The fanciest thing I think in here that was probably a toaster.
that Batman cup up there.
Yeah, this right here. Yeah, absolutely. And the bucket up there.
The Folgers.
The bucket right there.
Yep.
Yo, listen, DC. Hit me off, son. It's always promo work. Even that's up there. There's mad promo work happening.
Word, both of us.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit. Oh, that's how y'all feel? Y'all just gonna go to the fucking movies and get your cup? Okay.
We went there together. We asked you to come, and you was like, "Fuck that."
I don't. Oh, that's the funny thing, by the way. Going back to the arcade thing, they had actual arcades that worked.
Huh?
I was looking. I was like, "What time does the movie start?" I'm tempted right now. I haven't played arcade in years. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, you should have won. It was cool. Just like I said before, it's funny because my boy Ron had asked me, yo, what do you think? I was like, yo, say this much. Get some rest before you go see it. They could have cut out a half an hour of it, but make sure you're well rested, bro. Because it feels the time, you know, the time length. It feels like it.
It has a place that feels like a natural ending.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my god.
And you're like, oh, okay, we're still going. All right.
Yeah, like Lord of the Rings.
Because I was like, at one point, I started grabbing my jacket. I was like, oh, it's not over. Okay, so it's not over. Let's do this. But you know,
and the credits go on. No one's leaving. Like the people aren't leaving, and I'm looking at them like, oh, you don't know. There's no credit. There's no extra credit scene. I mean, so you're gonna be here for another 20 minutes.
Yo, with all due respect, with all the comic book movies nowadays, that makes perfect sense unless you look up the fact. You know what I mean? Because it literally just dropped. So then, you know, I can see that being it, and that's dope. That Killer Cross with Japan, I called that one.
Yep.
So I feel good about that. He'll fit right in. They love them big dudes over there, man.
Oh yeah.
All puns intended. You know
the show owes you 50 and owes me 80.
Wait, how?
What else? The fact that you made money, he said, "Wait, what?
Wait,
that's how you wake his ass up.
$50.
Yeah, I'm saying
you made the bet, and I'm Lay's manager.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I was like, $50. Who you think you kidnapped? Chelsea Clinton?
Chelsea Carter?
He goes, I love the bloopers of part 2. Go ahead, Jackie, kicked open. Jackie again? His name is Lee. Don Cheadle. His name is Lee, goddammit. Lee, goddammit.
Okay, Chris Tucker.
Okay, Chris Tucker. Bullshit.
Even Don Cheadle. It was
Don Cheadle, yeah.
His name's Lee, goddammit.
Yo, he turned around his Lee, goddammit. Lee. Yo, he's in the movie for like 10 minutes and it's hilarious.
Yo.
Man.
There's one blooper that kills me. It's the white guy where he tells Jackie, I wish I could put you in some wings to spank you in the ass.
Ari Gold.
My
man, yo, he just turns around and starts dying.
Listen, I don't want to get canceled, but in the first one where he goes, when the cop goes, show me your ass, he goes, that's some gay ass cops.
Yeah.
He said, show me your ass. He goes, that's some gay ass cops. And it's great. I love when the other person saying it is off screen, so it sounds mad funny. Chris Tucker's like, what?
That's a gay ass cop. Word.
I'm telling you, the ones the bloopers to Rush Hour are always great.
It's funny. If you watch them on TV now, they literally have a disclaimer. That the jokes in here reflect the time and not what we're doing now.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy.
Like when he kicks the dude, he goes, damn, he ain't going to be in Rush Hour 3.
That's our favorite part. Shit.
Now, my favorite blooper is the fucking filk fish. Filk fish. Can I get the filk fish?
Yo, when the lady says it, she's like, what the fuck, man? Just fish. She's like,
he, she, nani. He, shanani. He can't say 3 words.
Chinese.
I'm like, that's facts, B. We make fun of him. He can't say 3 words.
It's fucking, I always wanted this square mutton.
We still use that to this day.
You waste our film. We filming now. You waste our film. He goes, you want to talk to Jackie here? He goes, you waste our film.
He's like, hello?
Oh, you are rude.
And then he walk away. He goes, this guy professional?
Why you have your phone on?
I wonder if that was real, B. Was that a real call?
It was. It was a real call. They interviewed Chris Tucker, and he was like, yeah, somebody called me. And I forgot to turn it off because we filming from 7 to 7, from 7 in the morning to 7 at night. And he goes, I forgot to turn off my phone.
My bad.
And he said after that, Jackie was like, what the fuck was that? Jackie was speaking great English, but the curse word came out clear. He said it came out clear. He was like, what the fuck was that? Because, Jackie's always made movies. You know what I mean? So he's like, he knows what it, like, and especially when you do them in Hong Kong, it's like, they do it like that, bro. It's like, one take, we get it right, we don't, we keep it hustling, we'll figure it out later. And he's like,
we'll cut that shit.
Word, we'll
Like,
put
Reynolds,
another
like,
movie
it
in
was not
there.
that big of a no, what the fuck was that, bro? We're working. Turn your phone off. He said he would leave his phone in the trailer after that.
I'm surprised he had it on him. That's what shocked me. Like, why the fuck you got your phone on you?
He had it on him because they were so close to rapping. He said, "Yo, I'll call you at 7." They were like about to rap for the day, and all of a sudden he's like, excuse me." It's like,
I'm with
well,
Jackie right now.
There was another fun story where Ryan Reynolds, right? He's doing Safe House with Denzel, and Denzel is famous for wanting to do a scene as few times as possible, right? So they're doing like a real intense scene. It's almost close to the end, and then a phone rings. Denzel goes, "Whose phone is that?" And Ryan goes, "Whose fucking phone is that?" All of a sudden he gets up, he leaves, he goes, "It's my phone." He tells one of the producers, "It's my phone. It's my phone." He goes, tell him. You come back, they do the scene, and it finally ends. And to this day, Denzel had no idea it was his phone. It was like, and it was like a stupid song too. Denzel was like, "The fuck is
let
that?"
the dogs out.
Dumbass song. He was like, "It's my phone." He said I thought he was gonna kill me. See, stories like that I appreciate. You know, this is just little stupid things like that. You know what I'm saying? And once he said, I was like, Denzel looks like the kind of dude that just wants to like, come on, I don't have all day.
Gonna a funny story. That little scene I shot as the diamond all day. I was like, all right, diamond, Chase Garrett. Did the shit and said Griffin because I forgot what the fuck it was. I fucked up my own name doing that shit.
Yeah, one man was like, "Bite to eat, bite to eat, bite to eat. Would you like to eat to bite?" You ever seen the movie The Terminal with Tom Hanks?
Yeah.
So he asked how what's the name? Eat to bite.
I remember when the first time I saw that movie, I was on a date, and I was like, "Yo, this guy looks a lot like Tom Hanks." That's how good he was. I was like, "This guy looks a lot like Tom Hanks." The girl was like, "It is Tom Hanks." I was like, "You know, oh shit, you fucked it up for me, man.
Yeah, you fired.
I was having a moment there. Don't do that to me." You know what I'm saying? I remember then it was what about favorite ones is on Hitch when Ava Mendes, right, got there. And Will was like, "Hey, what's up?" You know, goes, "We did the Miami video together. You know, welcome to Miami." He goes, "Really? We did?" He was like, he didn't remember me. He was like, "It's Will Smith. He does blockbusters every couple of weeks. You know, it's not a big deal."
He probably worked with a lot of people he don't remember.
Like, we did? My bad. I mean, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but
to be fair, let's watch the video again and see how many scenes they have together, or if she's just like somebody in the fucking background or something.
Like, I think at one scene he's like talking to her. Like, she's walking by and he's walking by and he says, "Welcome to him." He goes, but he was like, "Really? We did?"
Well, you know, we don't get a credit for it, but me and Show was in the Wild Wild West music video. We was in the background dancing with Drew Hill.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. So he never called us back after we.
Yeah.
Well, if Show's gonna dance like that, he shouldn't. You should never ever call him back again. That was you clearly did not hear the song. He said this. I was like, what? You didn't catch that part, man.
Yo, that's the reason why Drew Hill broke up. It's because of the dance move.
He choreographed it.
I fucked up.
Oh, that makes sense. Did you choreograph the thong song too?
Nah, I can't do those inverted flips he was doing.
An inverted.
I wrote the lyrics.
I would love to see that.
What's an inverted flip?
It was right away. I'm like, yo, is that some kind of ricochet move? I would love to see that.
A one-handed cartwheel.
Everything is inverted to Show.
Or it sounds better.
There's only one move, the inverted atomic drop. That's the only move that's inverted.
Atomic bomb.
Everything else is inverted to Show. Like the inverted right hook, that
inverted neck
uppercut.
breakup.
Yo, you might like Tenet then.
Nah, that shit was confusing as fuck. With Denzel's son? Hell nah. It was good though. You could tell there was a meaning to it.
I wanted to ask you guys this.
Nah, like if I was to understand it, you could tell it would have been good. But
there was a meaning to the movie.
Or
unlike the other movies, you can't tell the meaning.
No. I agree with him. It had there was a middle part and an ending, and then they rolled credits.
See,
like, fucking amazing.
See, they had a director. Everything was normal.
They obviously paid this guy to be in it because they would want to be in it for free. You know,
he went in one closet door, came
God.
out the other backwards. You know, it was nice.
Jesus Christ. Yo, Show, can I ask you a question? What's the worst movie you've ever seen? I gotta know this.
it seems like every movie he ever watched besides Matrix 4.
Any movie he watches with us.
Besides Matrix 4.
You know what's crazy? It might be a movie I watched with y'all. That Fu Manchu. Nah, I gotta give that shit a chance. I ain't gonna lie. Fu Manchu. I gotta give that movie a chance. But yeah,
I don't know how you didn't like that movie.
I probably didn't watch it. Like I didn't watch the Matrix correctly. When I sat down and I actually watched the Matrix, it was okay.
Oh, you didn't watch Predators correctly
as well. Most of the things we watch here, we're talking, we're enjoying watching it together. We're not watching it as critically as we would watch it by ourselves.
I'm gonna do the same thing I did earlier. What's his weed?
Well, that's true. I ain't gonna lie. My boy Lay will put that. He'll put that hand under the chin and he be focused. I see him.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
I be over here joking and shit.
When I give my my review, I want it to sound coherent.
I want to too, but I gotta entertain the people that are here. They can't see the movie.
Like if it's a comedy movie, look like a Trading Places or something like that, I'll laugh. You know what I mean? And other movies that I gotta really be into. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like Predators had funny moments, and I knew them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Free Guy should be interesting tomorrow. By the way, that's the movie we're watching.
Yeah, you seen it before, Leia? No. Okay, there you go.
I've seen it. Like it's funny because like I really meant to, but for some reason I never got motivated to go to the theater. I don't know.
Nah, yeah, I hear you.
And I like Ryan Reynolds because I just saw the movie Adam Project. Simple movie to the point, and I appreciate that. They didn't try to get over philosophical. It was like, yo, this is the movie. Boom, you're done. Show, I think that's perfect for you.
Talking to you, Show.
Not overcomplicated, bro.
No.
He's closing his eyes and meditating. He's trying to figure out how simple the movie is.
My eyes is...
It does look like your eyes are closed. I can see through the fucking lens.
Nah. My eyes are open.
This is my mind right here. Nah, my eyes ain't closed.
Yeah, like that one time
when he does this,
sleep. Man, I wasn't sleeping. Yes, you were. You just see the.
So you do realize that after the fact, when we call you out on it, going like this doesn't mean shit.
It just means you can open your eyes if you wanted to.
Like when your teacher catches you sleep, huh?
So you just freaked everybody out by showing your eyes. Anyway, so you never answered what's the worst movie you've ever seen?
Worst movie I ever seen. Like I said, keep speaking and I'll think about it.
First off, you didn't say that.
Yeah.
I did.
You just rock me to sleep tonight, Joe Boo.
I gotta let me
think about it real quick. Like, keep speaking.
Word. Let me think. Blair Witch Project, maybe.
Let me hold up. Wait a minute. So I gotta get this part. You want me to rattle off movies until you pick the one?
Nah. I want y'all to proceed with the show while I was thinking, so it won't be quiet.
Dude, you have to be a little more. You want me to rattle off movies to you?
Nah. I didn't want it to be total silence while I was thinking.
I was about to go, let me go with all the John Leguizamo movies, and then I'll start from there.
He said a word, just random. All right.
Like,
Rudy.
I don't even know where to begin.
Yo, I still can't get over I didn't understand a thing about Tenet, but it was a good movie. You can tell that they meant to do something. Like, wait, what?
So was it a good movie, Toe? No?
I mean, nah. To me, it wasn't confusing, but it was one of those like, this is what you came up with? Like the concept is okay,
Better than most.
but it was like you took a long time to tell us nothing.
That's
You know?
where I was like, huh?
Like this story could have went deeper into the whole whatever the fuck you're doing shit. And then we did all this to go backwards to kill somebody to prevent an invasion or some shit. I'm like, all right, I don't.
Why are y'all going backwards to begin with? That's what I was thinking.
You could have said James Bond to do this shit, and none of it needed to be backwards. He they would have been handled.
Okay, so I guess I was trying to give it the benefit of the doubt, but that movie sucks. I didn't understand it. I thought it was me because usually I don't understand movies, so I'm like, I'm gonna say it's me, but since you're agreeing, then it was the movie.
I mean, if you got nothing else to watch and a couple hours to kill, like, all right, let me throw this shit on. But it's not one of those you gotta see it. You know, it's not The Last Dragon or No Holds Barred.
No who? That's a movie I need to watch.
Well, in all due respect, you don't need to, but
No, he does. He needs to watch it.
It'd be okay if you did.
He needs to watch that limo scene.
Oh my God!
What's that smell?
Yep,
Oh, my man got it in Blu-ray.
Yeah, man. I bought this. I think it was a pre-order. It was like a week before it came out. They had it on Amazon because I was looking for it and it was on Blu-ray.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh fuck that, hell yeah! I got The Last Dragon 2 on regular and 1 on Blu-ray for the 30th anniversary.
Yeah, I got The Crow somewhere around here, but I had to get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I had to do it.
I found The Last Dragon in the $5 bin in Best Buy. I was like, I got 2 of these, but fuck it, I need another one. If it's for $5, I'll take it. I was like a chick with a bag. It was like, well, I mean, I got 12 bags. But
Said I gotta get that one.
Yeah, yeah.
The only series I got like that is Saw collection. Every single Saw movie, even Spiral.
I remember I was gonna buy the American Ninja 2, The Confrontation, and then I realized I can find this anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
It's online, literally, like the whole thing. No copyright, nobody cares. Nobody's trying to sue anybody because it's American Ninja 2.
I gotta go
The
buy
Confrontation. Certain movies I know I'll find online mad quick. And you know how they do that small screen so you can see it like that? Nope, nobody gives a shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
What movie are you talking about, Kenny? No Holds Barred or Tenet? Shit. I would say we should watch The Boys on the podcast, but that's something that I like to watch like back to back.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah. And I'm telling you, if you read the graphic novels and you see that, you'll be like, oh. No. Never seen that. No. I guarantee he is not. Because if I say Benjamin Bratt, he's gonna go, who?
Oh, The Last Dragon. They showed over the weekend and you didn't fucking tell nobody?
Well, that was a douchey move.
Right? Shit.
That's a Superman move.
Yeah, right?
Brock fans.
Iron Man.
See, Iron Man move. Yo, that's a Brock fan though, right? That's what that is.
Yep.
Brock's boot. Brock boot.
I bet you after Kenny typed that, he just went like this.
You couldn't see it. It was 2 a.m. So what? We was all awake at 2 a.m. on the weekend.
Yep. That's just selfish, man.
Hell yeah.
Everybody could have been enjoying The Last Dragon at 2 a.m.
Yep. Bear strikes again.
See, told you.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny because I gotta still do some studying, trying to figure out what movie should I watch as I study. What can I find on YouTube that nobody cares about? You gotta look. I'm pretty sure I can find Death Wish. All of them.
It was like a parody movie that was done about some dude who like a cop did kung fu, and had to go back in time for some shit. It's really well made, but it's like on purpose, like an over the top ass 80s ripoff movie.
Yeah.
It's not Time Cop.
No. I was on my phone on me.
Yeah, Blood in, Blood out.
Kenny, see, here's the thing, Kenny. I'm trying to enjoy them. I like Blood in, Blood Out, but that's not the movie you do when you're doing something like study. You sit down and watch Blood in, Blood Out. I appreciate that, though. Thank you for telling me. You didn't last dragging us. Thank you.
Yeah.
Even Brock Boo is cool.
Oh, Ant-Man.
Huh?
Ant-Man.
Oh, okay. You know what's funny? It just hit me. I could watch Dark Man. Because you guys read that Sam Raimi said he would love to do a Batman movie. And since not right now, it's not going to happen. Dark Man is the closest we're going to get. You know?
And funny enough, that's the first Liam Neeson action movie.
It was funny. Yeah, that's crazy. I was just thinking about it. Liam Neeson was Rachel Raj, whatever tickles your pickle, and Dark Man. Fun fact, at one point they were considering him for Batman. Really considering him for Batman.
Well, you know, the only
a particular set of skills.
The only Batman that he could play is the one where they kidnap Catwoman or Batgirl, because he needs to go, rescue.
Typecasting and a half, huh?
It's just I don't know where you are, but I can't kill you. I will find you.
Yeah. I mean, Batman does have
Batman on the Red Hood.
Yeah.
Batman on the Red Hood. Fuck it.
It's funny. I was thinking in my head, who would I cast to play the Red Hood that would fit the age range right? And I love the dude from Supernatural, but he's clearly too old.
Yo, if we didn't have to worry about age, Jason Statham for Red Hood.
Say it again?
Jason Statham. If we didn't have to worry for age.
That's true.
Yeah, after Lazarus Pit, he got an accent. Oi! You didn't fucking kill a Joker!
Hey, Batman, it's a megalodon.
Oh, man. That reminds me. When is Hobbs and Shaw 2 coming out? I feel like watching a movie to shut up my brain.
Fast 9, have you finished it?
I can't finish it. I'm sorry. I tried.
What part did you get up to that you was like, oh, I'm done with this shit?
When they met each other. And then Vin Diesel literally destroyed about 40 guys. And like that tube thing.
Yeah.
That I guess the reactor or whatever. When he started destroying, like, I'm counting at least 40 guys. By just going, yeah, I'm like, I'm done. Yo, take down a submarine with a car, fly to space. Got no problem. When you bust out a Hulk move, and the only thing brolic on you is your arms, you have not seen leg day. I can't do it. I was like,
he had Tim's on.
I'm over here on some. I can believe The Rock does that, but not you.
I found it. You have 31 minutes to watch. Kung Fury. It's on YouTube.
Kung Fury? Oh, yeah, I've seen. It's like it's a parody thing. That's right. I remember somebody told me about it, but the person has horrible taste in movies, so I was like, no.
No, trust me. If you haven't seen it, this is one worth watching. It's kind of like Kung Pao Enter the Fist. It's like one of those where it's on purposely done bad.
So it has, but it also. I remember I seen a poster. It kind of looks like a Streets of Rage game happening.
Yes,
got it. On it. We'll do it. See, watch that. Not finishing Fast 9. Yeah, I was really on some. No.
Did you at least get to the backstory of how John Cena never showed up in any other movies?
No, you can tell me that. I'm not going to finish it.
So, Toretto is in jail for beating the shit out of the dude because he thought that dude killed his father. And Diego Calderon and Daddy Yankee, or not Daddy, Don Omar, are in jail with him working on a car. And they specifically said the same problem that the dad had. He was like, hold on, wait. My brother checked the engine before this lap. He must have rigged the fucking the carburetor. So he got out of jail. He goes up to his brother. He's like, I know what you did to Dad's car. He's like, nah, he told me to do it. And he's like, if you want to still be in this family, you got to beat me in this race. If I win, you keep driving and I never see you again. And Dominic Toretto won, and John Cena just kept driving, crying, and they never saw him again. And he became bigger, more black ops, and more spyish to be better than Toretto, to prove that he's better than him. And then now they hired him to go after Toretto.
Here's my question: how did he know? Like, was he just spying on him this whole time?
Had to be. It's the only thing that makes sense. How do you know his brother became a super spy? Can't believe I just said that line. I can't believe I just said that line. Oh my God, I just said that. All right. I don't understand, but okay.
And the crazy shit is that his sister would still be in contact with Cena from time to time. So Cena was like, oh shit, you got kids? And they're in danger? Fuck your life. Bing bong. I'm a super spy, can't help you.
That is true. That's really fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had to go
He's
to
like,
DR. She had to go to DR to get it protected by Romeo.
Yeah.
Romeo, I'm sorry. Somebody was going to go, that's not his name.
Yeah. John Cena's like, hey, your kids are in danger? Is Dom going to be there? Let him do it.
I mean, the man literally Hulk smashed a bridge with 40 guys on it. Yo, I was like, nope. I can't do this.
So you didn't see the part where he fish hooked the car and jumped over the mountain?
Oh, I saw that.
Oh, you saw that
one?
Oh,
I saw it. Because remember that this part I'm talking about is further to the end. That part is like almost right in the beginning.
Yeah.
How does the thing unhook itself from the wheel?
Okay, first of all, Cap, I want you to understand something. It's clearly like the Batman grappling gun. How it unhooks. He doesn't have to do, you know how Zorro does the whip and does this? Batman nor Toretto need to do that.
Yeah, they do what they need.
You should know better. Comic logic.
Yeah. And
When's the last time you see Batman go? You just unhook it. Toretto didn't need to do that.
I always thought, and this is true, I always thought Batman just said, fuck it, leave that there. I'll put a new hook in it later. He rarely uses it more than once.
It's funny because spider webs, I understand, they disappear after an hour, right? That's what they do, they dissolve.
Yep.
Grappling hook, I'm like, yo, some little kid's gonna be on some death. Nobody wants that at all, putting people at risk.
Yo, the guy in page 6 of the Gotham Gazette, there's a story. It's like random lines just hanging from buildings everywhere in Gotham. Kids are dying.
They're just titanium wires hanging everywhere. You're like, is anybody else? Where's this coming from? You
get one local news channel. And some dude's like, yeah, man, there's a wire here. I touched it and cut my damn hand.
I don't know, man. Yeah. But yeah, you know what's funny? Once that scene ended, and like after it, I was like, how the hell did that unhook from the wheel?
You didn't mind that him and Letty fucking survived that 27 flip fucking landing?
First of all, the fact that that plane was dope enough to time Cena ramping off and it caught him, I was like, holy shit. But then that they said no. Get ready for this shit coming up next. Then I was like, so now the car is Tarzan.
Yes. You see, because John Cena is a super spy. But remember, Toretto is a super duper spy.
And apparently the Hulk as well.
Yes.
Apparently he got the injection from Universal Soldiers. I'm like, first of all, you clearly stopped caring about your physique. Let's cut the shit. You just rock a sweater, do some arms before your next scene with the sleeveless, and your money. Come on, dude. Do me a favor. A couple of squats, man. Convince me. At least that I can believe it. I saw that shit. I was like, that's it. No, I'm good. Yeah, I'm out. I was like, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like Seth Rollins in that one Survivor Series. I just left. I was like, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Sacrifice myself.
Yeah.
I started that. That was, I put it like this. I finished Oblivion. I did not finish Fast 9.
And I've never even seen Fast 9, but on that statement alone, I will never watch it.
I would.
It's in the bin with Venom and Let There Be Carnage.
I'll tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. Don't. Right? Because if you want to be disrespected mentally, I mean, there's turn off your brain, and then it's just like, yo, fuck you. And that's what that movie said to me, to my mind. It said, fuck you and all of your intelligence.
Yo, my man, to me, that's one of my guilty pleasures because I've seen all the Fast movies. And I'm watching it and I'm sitting there at the end of it. Everybody's like, yo, how was Fast 9? I was like, it's a Fast and the Furious movie. It is literally a Fast and the Furious movie. There's no other way to rate this. There's no other way to describe it. It's Fast and the Furious and they go to space.
And the funny part is,
just letting you know they're in space.
It might be the Fast and Furious movie right now. 9 is like the pinnacle of bullshit and idiocy at this best. Now, let's see what 10 and 11 bring.
You know what's crazy?
Remember, in 10, Momoa was going to be in 10.
Yeah.
So they're just getting big brolic dudes in these movies now.
Yep.
Listen, fuck with that.
You know, let me guess. He's playing Dominic's cousin because now he's also Polynesian.
Probably. No one knows his race.
No, he's Letty's brother. Boom, got it. See, because we haven't dove into Letty's family.
Nope, not at all.
Now, that would make sense. They both have black hair.
This is true.
That's all I got. But I know we can do it.
They both breathe air.
They both breathe. They walk and talk.
Yep.
Got it.
Speaking of Fast and the Furious, I just remembered Inquisitor I was telling you about with like the tricorder hat.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually played by the guy who plays Han.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I forgot he's in that. I forgot he's in it. Yeah, I wonder who that black girl is.
I think she's new for the
okay. Because I was looking through, I was like, I don't recognize that name through the cast. I was like, I don't recognize the name. I know that I've seen her in something else before, but I was like, I know who she is. But remember that, folks. You heard it here first. Letty's brother.
Yep, that's right. You know, the crazy shit is the only Fast and the Furious movie that does not feel like a Fast and the Furious movie is Fast and the Furious 1.
Yeah.
That's an actual car racing movie. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just Point Break.
Yeah. They went from let's make a movie about street racers that steal shit and there's an undercover cop that's trying to prevent them from stealing shit.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Second one, let's get that same cop and the actual criminal that's trying to be straight and make them go undercover with criminals. Why do we need the criminal? Because the criminal could drive. The only one in the world that could drive? Yeah. Okay, cool. Part 3, we'll go to Tokyo and drift. Part 4, we're super spies. And we're going to carry that for the rest of our lives. No one knows. Toretto is literally born in every country in the planet. And no one knows who he is, but everyone knows who he is.
I love the fact that his father is Mexican because the guy that played his father is Mexican. He's in Mayans. He's a Mexican. He's of Mexican descent. There's no denying that. Then he has a white brother, and I don't know what his sister is.
Portuguese.
I'm not sure. But then you're right. DR, Brazil, Europe, London,
Cuba,
Russia, and definitely Tokyo. If this guy does not reek of a fucking dog, like a fucking mutt, and I'm like, dude, get a culture. Stop taking everybody else's culture. You are literally the U.S. You want everybody's food, everybody's culture. Pick, dude, get one, settle in it. If you want to be Dominican, I got no problem. But just be Dominican. Don't be Dominican, don't be Brazilian, don't be Japanese. You're just like, what the fuck, man? This is the weirdest thing ever. Everywhere he goes, I know somebody. I was like, first of all, you've been in jail for a long time. how the fuck do you know all these people? Because you've been to jail often. Second of all, how has nobody killed you yet?
He's a super duper spy.
You know what I'm saying? This bullshit.
They even killed Letty. We just ain't see the body. That was the excuse I got. You don't see the body. Okay.
I'm like,
Yo,
you know
we
what's funny?
saw Han die. They showed that shit up close.
We saw Han die.
Yeah, he was in the car and it blew up. Like
I'm
with
over
him
here
in the car, like
When
wow.
When I saw that in the trailer, I was like, so what you're saying is you guys are worse than the comic books.
Yeah.
At least in the comic books, Uncle Ben has been dead for years and he's still dead. All right. Bucky and Jason are a different story, but Uncle Ben is dead. Not in Fast and the Furious. Well, Wonder Woman died. Apparently.
Yeah.
But she became Wonder Woman. She don't even go back to that shit.
That's true. She was the only one with actual military experience, right? Her and Han. Like she was what? Krav Maga, Sprechner with him.
Well, she's like,
Right.
I think she's actually Israeli.
Yeah.
So I think their backstory was, because there everybody enlists. You have to do I think
You have to do at least 2 years.
Right, 2, right. Yeah, you have to do it. It's mandatory. So that makes sense. That's one of the few things in Fast and the Furious that make perfect sense. That part, I was like, yo, that makes sense. But now I'm gonna destroy the submarine with a charger. Yes.
Super duper charger.
No, why do you think they call it a charger? It doesn't just charge phone.
This is true. This is true.
And it makes perfect sense that Letty can beat up the fucking richest man in the world's bodyguard, who actually is Ronda Rousey.
Not just that. Also, Gina Carano, her character's a trained
Yep, they got him.
military. Like she's working with The Rock.
Yeah.
No, and like there's no way Dom should have beaten the transporter. No.
Yeah.
No. You should be dead. In fact, his brother should have killed you. These men went to the service. They're both SAS. That is literally special forces on the British side. No. Yo, my man, I don't care how tough you think you are. Those dudes learn. What they do is learn how to kill in the most efficient way possible. You may get lucky with a hit, but that's it.
I just thought of another good movie if you want to put something on while you're studying.
Mhm.
On Peacock, called Cop Shop. Cop Shop.
Cop Stop?
Shop. Cop Shop.
Okay. That's
With Crossbones.
You know, it's another one that I watched the other day randomly. The one with Jay Leno and Pat Maria.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. I haven't seen that one in years.
You know what? It's funny because I was looking through Prime Video and then I got to Karate Kid and then I saw the movies under it that it shows you, it's kind of related. And I saw that and I was like, when's the last? I'm not gonna lie to you. I would prefer that over Fast 9. I'd watch that shit 100 times over. It's terrible. Terrible. But it's not Fast 9. I can watch the whole thing. Tell you right now. I was just like, I'm sorry, I want to. But, it's like watching a Miz match. Somebody good better be in it. You better be wrestling somebody good on an Edge match.
Oh, shit. It's on HBO Max right now.
Oh, really? Oh, cool.
Yeah,
It's cool. Yeah.
I'm about to.
So what are we watching a Free Guy on again?
They have it on Disney Plus, so that way we could do the watch party and it would actually work.
Oh,
no problem.
and trust me, they didn't cut anything in the Disney Plus version. They didn't cut anything in the Disney Plus version.
Oh, cool, good. Because I know Disney's really they're really touchy about stuff.
The amount watching Vin or watching to watch the Marvel shit again. The amount of people that get decapitated, shot in the head, like just because you don't see blood, people are viciously dying.
Yo, in the What If, fucking Ultron cuts Thanos in half.
In the first second he sees him.
It,
I'm like, oh. First of all, fuck Vision, because you could have ended this whole shit earlier. This whole time you could have done that. You did it this Vision the whole time. Yeah, man. Yeah, I was just dying with all the what ifs until that Thor one. I did not need to see that one.
Yeah.
That Thor one, I was like, oh, so this is the filler. This is the one. Because all the rest are interesting. But this one here.
You know what's funny? The one where Hank Pym's killing the Avengers.
I love it.
They picked no one from that one to fight.
No.
To fight Ultron. But then they picked Gamora from an episode that they didn't even air.
And that's the funny part. I remember going, why just make the Gamora episode? But then again, I'm able to see What If. I'm not mad.
No, yeah.
I love the comic series What If. It was always fun to read, because you're like, that's Marvel's first Elseworld thing, until they did the Ultimates and all that shit. But you're like, it's dope. I get to see it. It's an MCU What If, but still I'm winning. You know what I mean? Like, when that Pym one, I was like, it's crazy. Between Pym, the first one with Peggy Carter, and Doctor Strange one, I was like, and it's funny because when you see the Multiverse of Madness trailer, and you see them be like, things are about to get interesting. I was like, I see what you did there. That's
I'm watching it. I'm watching it during the timeline, the actual MCU chronological timeline.
Oh, nice.
And it comes right after Loki. So it could be that Loki sparked the What If universe.
Absolutely.
And if they having a multiverse of madness, that What If could have came into Doctor Strange.
And it's all Sylvie's fault.
Yeah.
Peter Quill. So if you watch the Doctor Strange trailer, there's a thing where they're jumping through the star portals.
Yeah.
You see the dinosaur in the background.
Oh, the Savage Land.
Yeah. If you pause it there and you look on the bottom left corner, there's another world that's coming up.
Yeah.
Completely animated.
That's probably yeah.
In the trailer?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. You can see like the bottom little section of it. It's an animated world.
Oh shit! I gotta check that out.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's gonna be really interesting.
Before we go, as I watch Loki again, and I understand why Sylvie did it. It's legitimately because since she was like 8 years old, she had no timeline. So to her, fucking up all the timelines means jack shit.
But I said in my argument, she's the greatest.
Hey man, listen, you're not. My reason is when Loki's telling you not to do something, Loki doesn't care about anything. He's like, yo, listen, hey, this is. I know it's strange coming from me.
Self-preservation.
But the man is telling us if he is the best option of who he is, maybe we should rethink this whole murdering him. Because if he's a good guy, if he's the nice guy, I want to see the bad guy.
Yeah, but Loki was the only one in out of the room that would have had to deal with any variants of Kang, because Sylvie's like, I don't give a shit about the other yous.
Yep.
I got no place to be.
Yeah.
Like after I kill you, I can chill here for the rest of my life. I don't have a timeline to go back to.
It would be hilarious if the first thing Kang does is kill Sylvie. The other Kang, he wants him like, I understand you killed a variant of mine that told you not to do it, and this is why. Just offer her head.
He just opens up the elevator. Who the fuck are you?
Yep. He goes, this is why he told you not to do this.
Yeah. Let's not forget that Kang is about to get his ass handed to him by Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Well, we'll see. Maybe that may be that whole like Infinity Wars where they lose. It's like that's the first loss.
Oh, that could be a good Kang that they work with.
Yeah,
and that introduces a bad one.
I think Kang's a red herring. I don't think Kang's the big bad for this phase. I think
he's like Loki.
He's just gonna be like an offshoot villain.
He's gonna be like Loki, where it's like he's the first threat, but then just like to test him.
I mean, it should
with
really,
the Eternals.
Should be really interesting to see, because I feel like it'll be let's say this one isn't as bad as they think, then the other one goes, I just want to see what you guys do. Kind of like in Predator, you wanted to see how they would react. Throw them up. You're like, I want to see how you guys react. You go like this, huh? They're not as weak as I thought they were. They're not strong, but they're not as weak.
Also, I think, in the trailer for Doctor Strange, where Strange goes up to Scarlet Witch, and she's like, "Oh, are you here for what happened at the thing?"
Mhm.
And he's like, "I don't give a shit about that. There's a problem with the multiverse." I think they go to her because at the end of it, she's looking through shit, and she hears her kid screaming, "Help me!" So I think she's looking through the multiverse to find her kids.
No, she definitely is. That's what she's reading the book, but I think she's the one that finds Chavez first. I feel like she finds Chavez first because she can punch holes into different dimensions. She finds her, and then Strange finds them and goes, "Yo, we need to fix this." He goes, "What? The way you fucked it up in No Way Home? You fucked this up. And all those cracks? That was you, buddy. You know what I'm saying?"
And she's gonna be like, "I know who Peter
And you're not
Parker
the
is."
Sorcerer Supreme either, so everybody
This is
forgets
true.
that. It's Doctor Strange, but he's not the Sorcerer Supreme anymore. Wong is.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? That's always it's always a little tidbit to remember. Like, yo, he can do all the spells and stuff, but he doesn't have the eye.
Yo, and a good way to introduce Doctor Doom is if they ever have that Sorcerer Supreme tournament again, because Doctor Doom lost to Doctor Strange in the final battle to be Sorcerer Supreme, and that's when he got Doctor Strange to help him fight the devil to get his mom back,
Yeah.
or his mom or his wife, his mom, to get his mom free from the
No,
devil.
because he did his wife dirty.
Yeah,
Gave her up real quick.
Another good way to bring him in is Dr. Doom. It was here in America doing the studies and all that shit, and after what happened in Sokovia, he didn't want that to happen to Latveria, and he took over and started all that shit.
That would make sense. Yeah, he was like,
Yeah.
I've seen what you Avengers did to that place. I don't want to see it happen in my home.
word.
So I took precautions. And he still says Reed Richards somehow. That's a given.
Well, everybody hates Reed Richards.
He can always find the plans for, like, if they ever wanted to destroy a planet, like the theoretically how to destroy a planet in Reed Richards' files, and Ultron just got it off the internet. Like, he hacked Reed Richards' servers and he got that idea off the internet.
That can also work, yeah. Saying it all works because it's all plausible. Like it's comic logic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That makes
You're
perfect
pulling
sense.
my leg, the Joker.
Oh, my
URL, a website. Yo, that was the best Batman logic. Because I didn't catch that. I didn't catch no URL in that logic. But you know what?
Dude, when they were like, "Yo, it's the feminine form. It's La. It's L," and he turned around and said URL. I was like, "Where the fuck did you get the U and the R from? Did I miss something?"
Yeah. That was just like Die Hard 3. Well, we got 3 gallons in this tub. We got 2 gallons in that tub. If you pour the 2 gallons in the 4-gallon jug, you got 5 gallons. When did you get these gallons in the jug? And how do you know you have precisely 3 gallons in this 6-gallon jug? Like,
So
wait
you
a
got
minute.
exactly 4 gallons. I was like, well, go back. What? I was with you guys until what? How'd you get there?
Yeah. We got 12 jugs. All of them have half a gallon in them. 6 gallons. We need 5. Makes sense. It makes sense. Good show.
Welcome back to the end.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
He
And
just
goes
woke up.
radio. No.
Yeah. He went to get his food.
Hey, before we get off, what was the worst movie you've ever seen?
I did tell you.
No, you did not, sir.
You told us to keep talking.
It did. And then I mentioned, what movie did I say? I said a movie, though.
No, you did
You
not.
didn't.
You literally told Lay to keep talking for you to think. And then said, "Oh, I gotta go take a shit."
And fell asleep. Look, he fell asleep again.
I'm not, my eyes are not closed, bro.
All
You
right, but
really
then-
seeing my eyes
can you-
closed?
can you
'Cause
answer
I
the
didn't-
question?
I was gonna say.
If you don't move for more than half a second, you're asleep.
Can you answer the question though?
Trying to remember what movie I said. I did say a movie.
Not to us. You probably said it to your wife. Your wife was like, "What was the worst movie you ever said?" It's like Big Trouble Little Chinatown.
I specifically remember saying a movie.
Good one.
Yo, Kenny, I'll send you the link tomorrow for a free guy so you can watch it with us.
It wasn't Free Guy. I can tell you that much. It wasn't even Matrix.
You didn't even watch Free Guy.
I haven't.
So I hope that's not the worst movie you ever seen.
No, I was
if
just
you never
giving-
watched it.
I've never watched it. I was the one that picked it.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
You know what? You know what, Joe? Tell us tomorrow.
I will.
All right, there you go.
Yeah.
Homework.
Take a whole day.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've just seen How to Stall 101. He's teaching his master
No,
class.
I'm really trying to think of what fucking movie did I say? I really saw
Matter
the
of
movie.
yo, Lay, keep talking so he can think about.
In the words of Eddie with the Tic Tac, take as many as you like, please. As many as you like. Take them.
Oh man.
And
What's-
on that,
Yeah.
What
and on that
what
note,
about you guys? What's the worst movie I ever seen?
The Happening?
House of the Dead.
Blair Witch Project.
I did mention Blair Witch Project. There you go.
Oh, you
Yo, you're gonna go back and watch this episode and go, I didn't say anything.
You see.
There's physical evidence of you not saying anything. Like if I had to bring this up to a judge, you would be guilty.
Like
Of
yo,
perjury.
you on tape. No. Let me see that again.
I'll
That's
play
not
it back and be like, yo, keep talking.
Okay, that's me.
All right.
I'm guilty.
Come back. Nothing.
Yeah. And on that note, it's your friendly neighborhood knucklehead signing out. Peace, everybody. Be back tomorrow. We'll watch Free Guy. Show, get some sleep, man.
I'm gonna try.
You're just thinking, bro.
Can't even sit on the toilet. She.